Dun, 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 dun. Do you have the Oh boy, we are live, and I'm gonna ask right now: are we recording on Audition as well? Good morning, everybody. It's 10 a.m. on Saturday. You're watching the Salsa Parlor Morning Show. If you're new to the Salsa Parlor Morning Show, thanks for tuning in. It's a bunch of stand-up comics, and we're just having fun talking about all kinds of silly stuff going on. This week, we've got Justin Bieber doing some stuff with MLK. That's a team-up I want to hear about. Lil Nas is causing waves in the industry of shoe markets. Uh-oh, did he side with the devil on that one? I guess we'll figure that out. Trump and Taco Bell, there's a scandal that, of course, you know was coming. There's a new COVID surge. Holy shit, what's going on there? Then always stick around to the end of the podcast, and we have the Block of Cringe brought to you by TikTok and anywhere else the internet has ridiculous things going on. I'm one of your hosts, Lou Michael. With me today, I have the very fun...
my name is stand-up comedian Trevor Trass.
Stage name.
That's my stage name.
My name is Jake Ford. I have a
balls deep in a donut
I
now.
I have a donut in my mouth, and my new EP is out. All right.
I'm Lana Banfield, female voice of reason.
All right.
That's what we call you off the podcast.
No, I was going to say we call her Title IX.
I'm always like, hey, Zach, is your female voice of reason coming over tonight?
I really want to hear some loud bursts of angry femininity.
I forgot to mention we're also not sponsored, but sponsored today by Dunkin' Donuts. Eat fresh.
Dude,
Thank you,
I
sponsor.
fucking wish we were sponsored by Dunkin'. That'd be sick.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, you're only sponsored by Domino.
Be like, can I get 1,000?
true.
Be like,
We
can I
really
get
should be
1,000
getting, like, a
ice
breakfast
mochas
pizza
for
right now.
free?
I'm not gonna lie.
You
Elena
guys should
brought
ask
up.
them for more money.
Yeah, Elena brought up a
We'll
great point. We're
exclusively
sponsored
eat
by
it.
Domino's still. We should try and be like, get some egg on pizza and bring it on over.
Yeah, we could definitely be getting free food at least.
I'd be into it, but okay. Let's hop on into it. This one had me excited, Jakey. What the hell is going on with old Justin Bieber?
All right, so
And
I
Martin Luther
forgot
King.
to still listen to it, but I did read up on it. So apparently people are mad at him because he put an interlude on his new album that is just a part of like a Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. speech. And yeah, people are losing their shit about it, which I mean, I kind of get.
Yeah, wait.
I've never gone up to somebody and been like, hey, do you know Justin Bieber? And they're like, oh, you mean the civil rights leader, Justin Bieber. Okay, got it.
Like he mixed it in a
Yeah.
song?
I think so. I think it's like there's probably like some music over it, and it's just probably like the audio clip of the speech like spliced in. It's probably really bad. I'm not gonna act like it's. I mean, I like his music, but I'm not gonna pretend like he's in the right for that.
I just can't believe that a childhood millionaire would do something tone deaf and just self-indulgent. That's nuts to me. Does he have any history of
he
stuff
went to go,
like this?
visit prisons the other day, and I'm like, what prisoner is like? I really wish Justin Bieber would come see me.
I think there's
a
a
lot of
prisoners. I don't know a whole lot about prison, but I am sure there's a prisoner or two that would like some time with.
They have
the
written up
Biebs.
plans for Justin Bieber's arrival
Yeah, I
already.
don't know if you know this. There's a lot of TikTokers in prison now, or prisoners who are on TikTok. I'm not quite sure how that's
They do
said.
this thing, but they can't go very far because their hands
The snub-nosed
Justin-
dab was brought to you by prisoners.
Yeah, Justin showed up to San Quentin to teach us how to dance, and just didn't know how to help ourselves.
We're rehabilitating these felons with the dab,
Dude.
And the whoa.
I would completely believe that the Belieber Nation has the second largest following in prisons right now.
He taught us
Right
to
behind
dance
what?
to. He taught us to dance to Yummy. It was fun. Fun. Not as much fun as fucking that tight ass. But
Oh
it
my
was
God.
fun.
Anytime I think about committing murder now, I just play through Yummy in my head. I do the little dance. And I calm down,
I
and I
calm
don't
down.
commit another
Yummy,
second degree murder.
Dude, I think it'd be hilarious if Justin Bieber's newest music video was just him in the prison showers dancing around in half jumpsuits, just talking about his new fandom being the only people that understand him are behind bars, so that's why he's dropping these hard bars.
Yeah. And you know how Tyra Banks back in the day like wore a fat suit out in public to like find out what it was like to be fat?
No.
What?
She did do that back in the day, but that's another story. I wish Justin Bieber's new music video would be like, guys, black people have it really hard in this country, and I'm about to show you exactly what I mean. And then he's in black, and she's walking around town singing his new song.
Everybody's like, why the fuck
People
are you
harassing
in
him?
Yeah, like, why are you in blackface? He's like, oh my
like,
God, this is
you're
so hard.
black.
He's like, is this what it's like?
All right, so do we know what's the name of the song?
It's just interlude.
It's just called MLK
Interlude.
Of course
Interlude.
it is.
I wish it was called MLK Interlude.
That's
Okay.
what it is. That's what
I
this
wish he
says.
had. Oh, really?
On Genius, it says that. I don't know
Let
if
me
this
see on
Genius.com
Spotify.
/ Justin Bieber MLK interlude lyrics. I have no idea. I haven't listened to it either because I thought it was just something that was like coming out or like a scandal. I didn't realize it's a new single. Hey, Zachy, are we gonna get pulled if we play that off Spotify for everybody?
Dude, it is called MLK Interlude on the album.
Yeah, that's wild, man. And okay, so here's the thing. Now I definitely want to listen to it because I'm like, if it's an interlude, it's just spoken word over music. So he probably just took an MLK speech.
Yeah, it still got
Wait,
crazy
is he
copyright on
saying-
it. Yeah, I wouldn't play it.
I'm not familiar with the song. I haven't heard it or whatever. Is he playing a recording of MLK, or is he saying MLK's words in his own voice?
That would be so
I
funny.
would imagine I think he's playing a recording of MLK.
Okay. Where's the dispute? What happened?
I
That
think
makes
it's when
this-
the dispute
just
is
because
a
he's
small
white?
boy.
Is it just because
yeah.
he's white and he's using MLK speech?
It's like
Well-
it just seems very opportunistic.
It is.
And
It
that's
is.
why, because of everything that's going on politically right now, and it just seems very opportunistic, and that's why people are mad at him. Which I
Yeah.
get, it because it's like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. I don't know why,
Also-
but I feel like if like
The album's
Eminem or
called
like
Just-
Logic or Eminem or like Logic or NF or something did that, it would be less problematic. Because Justin Bieber's just, I don't know.
Well, he's Canadian. Let's
Yeah.
not forget that. So
That's
I'm like,
also
this is
true.
an
He's not even
American
from
issue,
this
sir.
country.
Yeah, this is clearly something about the bars and stars
Is this the only interlude? Or is there like a respect women interlude?
from Justin
Fuck.
Bieber.
Stop Asian hate interlude. It's just every cause that was popular on Twitter. He's like, I could make some money off that.
I feel like it. Yeah, but here's the thing. Do you think he was actually like, I'm sure a producer
here's
was
the
like, I'm
thing,
gonna make
though.
money, but I think he's like, he definitely I don't know about the people he's surrounded with, was probably like, I'm doing a good thing here. Like I'm about to help
Probably,
people.
and I don't think he was trying to really cash in on anything because what is there to cash in on for him? He's worth $300 million
Yeah.
already. He has enough money.
Yeah.
Would-
If
for
anything, more
lifetimes.
people know what MLK said now. You know what I mean?
That is
I
a
would-
take.
I would-
That is
Okay.
a hot take.
I would really like to think
I don't really
that
have any
kids
pushback for that.
already.
I don't have any pushback. Well, I mean,
I'd really like to think that kids already know who he is and
But-
what he was about before they're like, oh man, thanks
I'm not
Biebs for
saying that people
introducing me to this
don't know
cool
who
guy.
he is, but
Yeah,
I've got like
really
I've
think
got a
this-
dream,
ML
and
who?
that's about it.
I don't think this is really like a Kanye West and Paul. Who's
I'm just
Paul
imagining
McCartney
I'm just
moment.
imagining some millennial being like, or some Gen Zer being like, MLK Jr. I was only familiar with his dad's work. What did he do?
No, I don't mean that like people are unfamiliar with it. Like obviously we know who MLK is, but I just mean like
I
if it's
would bet-
if it's his words, then maybe and it's behind a beat, maybe people will memorize
I
that
would
shit.
bet there's probably like some
I think that's a
fucking
good point.
Gen Z teenagers who didn't pay enough in his attention in history class that probably don't know. who
Okay,
Yeah.
MLK
so
really is.
here's something. We've
Or,
got a lot
what
going.
actually happened.
We've got a lot going on in the comments section. So if you listen to this post show, you can always listen to us live 10 a.m. on Saturdays on the YouTubes. But hello to
that's a good
Adam
point.
Deggy and Eric Poisson. I thought it was Posehn there for a second. I was like, get out of here. Sean Murray and Adam York. Adam York brings up a pretty solid point. A lot of MLK's speeches are copywritten by the family. So in theory, they're also making money off this, the King family.
Yeah, which is good. That is
Money off
good.
the Biebs.
I don't know.
I'm being convinced.
Well, here's the thing though. What if he just sampled it like, nah, no problem here, and then had to backtrack like.
I don't think Justin Bieber, world famous artist, would in broad daylight. Copyright infringe the greatest civil rights leader in American history.
I don't think he's having trouble getting samples cleared.
That's this one seems to be catching some heat.
I, on the other hand, put a Chappelle Show sample on one of my songs, and I'm just waiting to get sued by Viacom.
Oh, they're coming for you, dude. I can't wait for Chappelle to do a special about how you fucked him.
Unforgiven 2. Fuck Jake Ford.
It's just 60 minutes about how bad Jake sucks.
I listened to this album for 32 minutes. And he uses my sample for 16 seconds. Like
this white devil.
Oh my goodness, man. Bieber is going to win the NAACP award for it. That's in the comments section from James Crow. Oh my god.
Hey, Justin, we'd like to give you the Black Guy of the Year award. Here you go. This is for you.
Is that
we passed up Killer Mike and Andre 3000 again?
You know, I was listening to my playlist. I've been listening to the Ope EP by Midwest icon Jake Ford.
Yeah,
great EP.
Any good? Yeah,
it's great. My only gripe with it, in the middle of the EP, I was like, God, could use a little racial justice here. And I was like, is Jake Ford a white supremacist?
I'm not gonna lie.
There's not a single word of Martin Luther King in the entire EP.
Trevor, it's fun that you bring that up because I was listening to Jake Ford Ope EP as well, and now that you mention it, I thought something was missing, and honestly, the plight of people he knows nothing about is just something I was like, he didn't nail that for me.
I was like, how is he elevating their voices?
Hey, I know quite a bit about black people. I appreciate you saying I know nothing about their culture.
So you actively decided to not put it in your EP then?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Big time. Big time.
He did nothing.
Okay.
Totally. No, good riff, Trevor. That was hilarious. That's gonna be my role on the podcast. I'll just be encouraging when somebody says something great.
I think what's gonna be terrible is I don't know why you're there, but you're gonna be rolling around one of those like white supremacist music shops that only has like 10 albums, and you're like, oh no, and Ope's just everywhere. Like no.
Like, you guys got any Stratocasters with the Confederate flag painted on them?
Dude,
Jake Ford featuring Tom McDonald.
That blows my mind. Like, they bring it up in American History X, but there's like actually just music stores for that, like specifically brick and mortar music stores for that. And there's people that are like, I drove 8 states to come here and buy an album. I'm like, holy shit, dude. Like, why don't we just wait and set up more of these traps and be like, come in and buy this music. And then it's just like, okay, we found you. Getting
always some weird racist guy. I mean, like, this is Travis Tritt's old guitar.
Yeah, Jesus.
For what it's worth, I like Travis Tritt.
Who's Travis Tritt?
He's like an old country artist.
Okay. Because somebody brought up Tom McDonald.
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
My God. Again,
did we talk about Tom?
Yeah, I think we talked about him on the pod. I don't want to bring it up again, but Jesus.
People so stupid. Why you so stupid?
But
we're gonna get pulled for that.
Did Bieber? Did he
Jake
apologize?
Ford featuring Tom McDonald. Hey,
did
stupid.
he apologize?
Did he apologize taking it down, or is it just?
No, I don't. Here's the thing. It's like, does he need to apologize? It's definitely kind of weird, but I don't really know if he did anything wrong necessarily.
Okay.
I don't think that he needs to apologize.
It's just kind of tone deaf.
Yeah,
that's all he like. He was trying to do something like positive, but he's so fucking famous that he's out of touch.
Well, that's the other thing is that it's like, can Justin Bieber support anything without like, you know what I mean, this is different because he's like, you know what I mean, he's produced something that has like this in it, but like, I mean, like even if he like, I don't know, makes a supportive post, like he's still virtue signaling or doing something, you know what I mean?
Until he shows that he's like actively like trying to make a change and actually does something about it, I think he'll get shit for it. Because like up until
I feel like he made a lot of donations. I feel like he donated a lot of money to Black Lives Matter.
That like he doesn't post about because not everybody needs to like post about their charity on social media. But like people gave Kim Kardashian shit about like talking about prison reform, and then she like 6 months later she got like 5 people
she's
out of
done
jail.
so much. Yeah, she's done so much.
Here's the thing about the Biebs, right? I'm not. You know what? I'll say I'm a believer now. But
his new album is kind of good.
It's pretty good. Well,
he's good.
He grew up like that childhood superstar, and then he like roughed it out where that like weird transitional like childhood star becoming adult, and he had a couple of shithead years there. But I'm like, yeah, what do you expect when you give like a 12-year-old millions of dollars? You're like, figure it out.
Yeah,
like,
we've forgiven way worse stuff. For like Boyfriend Alone by Justin Bieber should get off scot-free for the next 25 years.
We had a videotape
just on Boyfriend.
We had a videotape of R. Kelly pissing on a 15-year-old girl, and it took
allegedly.
another documentary 20 fucking years later to get that people to stop listening to his music, and people still listen to it.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
I bet you I could go on Spotify for artists now, do a side-to-side comparison. I bet you R. Kelly has more streams than me yesterday.
Maybe.
Bet
yeah,
you.
probably.
Bet you on that.
Well, you know what you need to do then.
All right, I'm on it.
We're really gonna get this thing popping.
Yeah, Jake Ford's new EP, "Piss on You," pretty good.
Zach, pull up Craigslist, please.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't come up with a "Hey Moon" piss pun in time.
That's
But next
It's a
episode, let's
vicious
try this
cycle
riff
of me
again.
pissing on young girls.
Do
Oh,
you guys? Do you guys? That's a song on Jake's album
Selling
for
dope
people that
music.
aren't in on that joke. Let's go ahead and
Inside
put that out
joke.
there. Yeah, let's turn that inside joke into an outside tee.
Yeah. Let's also just say I'm being very sarcastic.
Well,
Let's
yeah.
just put that out there.
Hang on, sure is.
The new-
I
the
don't
new
know.
Jake
I'm
what
Ford
to
winking
look
on
at,
the
yeah.
audio.
The new Jake Ford single "Bust."
Holding it.
Your bust is starting to show. Anyway.
Oh, God.
Do you guys think in the new Space Jam, because they're making the sequel, that they are gonna keep that song in there because it's a pretty iconic moment of the first Space Jam?
They're gonna have a completely different soundtrack.
Oh man, so they're gonna have to find a new artist who pissed all over people. All right,
Jake Ford.
sounds like Ope's gonna be in Space Jam 2, the Space Jamming.
We got to see how many Jake Ford references we can shove, because then people will go like, "Well, I got to get in on the joke."
Yeah, I was gonna say now's a good time for one final plug of the hot new album by Jake Ford, EP Ope, out now. Check it out anywhere on Spotify.
Anywhere on Spotify.
Yeah, let's get me nice and famous before the rest of my fucking hair falls out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, you work on that beard now and let it just migrate.
Comb over.
But yeah, you should really work on a skullet, dude. Bring it back.
Oh, God. No, I'm gonna be bald with a ponytail.
Okay, all right.
Bald with a ponytail.
Like a Hollywood
That is a
Hulk Hogan
skull.
look.
Because everything on the sides and the back's totally gonna stay.
Have you
And it's
guys-
this is just starting to pull back. So
You could get a toupee.
I don't want to burn it, but have you guys ever heard Diego Atanasio's joke about skullets?
yes, I have.
Okay, all right.
I've
If
heard.
you guys don't know who he is, look him up. Very funny comedian. Little shout out there, but
Yeah. Diego's hilarious.
yeah. Any final thoughts on the old Biebs? Biebs and his.
I mean, I wish him the best. I don't want. I really don't have a problem with the kid. I think he's
Me
super
either.
talented.
Still attractive, so I don't
Yeah,
care.
he's fucking hot
I don't
as
care.
fuck too.
well, we got pictures of Bieber up right now.
Yeah.
So. I don't know why it says comedian
Man,
Diego
Diego was
Atanasio.
hot with hair. Look at that.
Yeah,
Down
See
there.
Diego in a
What
bad
That
Look at those
picture of
icy
Bart
blue
Dangus.
eyes.
that's pretty great. Diego's really changed
Is
his
that
look up a
Diego?
couple
Is that
times.
your
Yeah,
photo?
That is
That's-
Diego.
that's a young
No, that's
Diego.
He looks like.
It says
Oh.
Diego
Dangus.
right there.
Oh.
know.
Diego
I thought it
on
was
Twitter.
Diego. And, first of
that
all,
your-
Bart looks like he should be in Vampire Diaries.
Is that your photo of Bart?
Wait.
Zach?
Yeah.
Oh. Ah, okay.
All right.
That was
So,
Justin Bieber.
kind of saying hello to the chat still. If you guys are listening post, go ahead and hop in on YouTube's 10 a.m. We're gonna keep plugging that on YouTube. 10 a.m. Salsa Parlor. James Guerrero, Hollywood Hulk Ford. That's a fun nickname for you. And OG Yondo is popping in, saying morning to the Salsa Gang. So
Hello.
yeah,
Good
be
morning.
part of the OG Yondo squad. But all right, so I think this is gonna bleed right over pretty nicely then, because we're going from one music superstar to the next, causing shit. Elena, I have no idea. I still just have no idea. I let you go about it, but something about Lil Nas and Demon Shoes.
Okay, yes. So the only reason I had to look into this, because the only reason I knew about it is because I work with my mother and I go on break with her twice a day. And the last day I was at work, I went there and her coworker was like, "Oh, Elena, I have a question to ask you." And I was like, let's hear it, Teresa. And she was like, how do you feel about this Lil Nas guy and all of this Satan worship? And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you're talking about the music video that he released? And she goes, no, these human blood shoes that he's released. And so I didn't even know what she was talking about. Yeah. So apparently, so I had to look into it because she was like going off on me and like, I was like saying like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, the things you're saying is scaring me for your generation. Like crazy, going in on me about it.
It's so funny that these old fucking boomers feel this way. Cause I'm like, you're literally the same generation that listened to like fucking AC/DC and Motley Crue and all these, all these satanic metal band, like quote unquote satanic metal bands. Like,
hang on. I got to get this out right now though. The human blood shoes. Actual human blood?
Actual human
blood.
Yeah, in these shoes.
In the
600, there's 666 pairs.
Okay.
And then there's a single drop of human blood in one. Sorry, Elena.
No, you're good. Zach, will you pull up the article that I sent to the
like real good.
thing?
I looked it up. I've been reading all about it all week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So recently, the newest like news that I found to come out is that Nike has issued a temporary restraining order against Lil Nas and his like team. Because apparently it's not an official, these shoes are not an official collaboration with Nike, according to Nike.
Yeah, probably didn't get past R&D.
Yeah, they like made them themselves and like they featured the like swoosh and everything. But apparently there's drops of human blood from his team. Like a single drop of human blood in each pair of shoes.
You know what's so funny is
and they sold 600. Sorry. They sold 665. 666 was like free like raffle like prize thing that went down, but Miley Cyrus was wearing them on Instagram. Like it's a whole thing.
What? How much do they cost?
Yeah, Jake's got something.
Nike is waging an all-out war with the devil.
What's so funny is that Nike was like, we're suing him because he diluted our brand because now people are associating us with devil worship. I'm like, oh yeah, that's like so much worse than being associated with child labor.
Well, here's the thing.
What are you talking about, Nike?
Here's the thing about Nike shoes. There's a good chance there's more than a few drops of blood in every pair of Nike shoes.
Yeah.
Alex Bozanovic made a TikTok like that. That was like, they've been doing that for decades.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's you can go ahead and test a pair of shoes from Nike, and you're gonna get 3 or 4 different kids.
Had to give Alex credit on that TikTok before we got fucking shut down by the Detroit comedy scene. They stole his joke.
Oh, Bozzy talking about the kids.
He had a very similar thing on TikTok yesterday.
Okay.
Where he literally said pretty much the exact same punchline that you did.
Okay.
That's cool. You guys are both just very funny
I
comics.
was gonna say, well, you know, I exclusively just follow Boz, and I try to see if I can take his jokes.
This is what the shoes look like.
Which, let me be honest, they're pretty fucking lit. I would wear those.
I don't see anything special about them.
I just like black and red.
Okay, see, the color scheme's cool. Yeah, I like black and red, but they kind of look like nerd alert boat shoes.
No, I like them.
And so yeah, and I guess they've got, and like the price of them, they're like, I think they're like, I don't know, $1,000, like $1,018 or something like that. It's something to do with
that's
like
too much.
Well, it's something to do with like the like verse like Luke 10:18 or something like that.
About the devil.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not.
But no, Nike's pissed because I mean people are like done buying their shoes because of it.
100.
That is too pricey.
Yeah, but again, the people that are buying these shoes, that's not pricing.
Well, that's the other thing is like a lot of people, the people that are buying these shoes are probably not wearing them either. I mean, they're probably like collecting them. Yeah. And they know that.
I also wonder how long Lil Nas X is going to be famous for, because like I really thought that Old Town Road was a flash in the pan thing.
Yeah.
And he's ultra fucking famous now.
Well, it's because of his TikTok following, honestly. I mean,
his other songs are like blowing up too. He's like his other music's very popular too.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's not for me, but it's good. I don't dislike it. It's just not something I would like pop on in my leisurely time.
Okay. So let's see.
Yeah. Not gonna be day drinking and being like Old Town Road.
Yeah. Well,
because even Christian shoes are devil shoes, depending on who you are. You know?
Well, yeah, that's what they say. They talk about it too in this article where they talk about how Nike has done collabs with people that made like Jesus shoes and stuff. So they're like
those
kind
are devil
of like
shoes, depending on where you live.
There is a documentary on Satanism. It's called Hail Satan. If anyone. It was just super informational, and it like shed a different light on Satanism. Not that I'm looking into it, but
that's on Netflix.
It's on Hulu.
Oh, it's on Hulu because I was gonna say Netflix, Red and Black.
But they just basically talk about like there was like the whole thing, like the whole main focus of the show that I'm talking about is that there's like a bunch of religious like statues on like Capitol Hill, like on the lawn and stuff. And so they like, and it's like public property, I guess, like where this is. And so this group of Satanists were like, well, we're gonna put a big fucking whatever the
statue of
Baphomet or whatever. They're like, we're gonna pay for it. We're gonna have it made, put it up here.
That cock locked and ready to go there, Jay.
Yes, Baphomet.
Oh yes, my dark lord.
Oh, Baphomet. Oh god.
No, I'm up to date on all this shit, man. I love reading stuff about this.
I was
It's interesting as fuck.
Jake,
I just love things that piss off conservative Christians.
Well,
It makes
also
my day.
in your younger years, because you a couple pods ago, you were talking about like death or black metal.
Black metal,
I feel like Satanism in the depths of some metals probably
honestly,
go hand in
dude,
hand.
Those guys aren't Satanists. They're fucking terrorists.
Okay,
black metal people are just fucking terrorists. Like people that are Satanists aren't even like, dude, like Christians overreact to that shit so hard just because they hear the word Satan. Like, I remember fucking like Bill Burr and Joe DeRosa back in the day when they had Uninformed. Had a couple like Satanists on, and they thought they were gonna be like spooky and scary. They're literally just fucking boring ass people who are like. They just don't have a moral compass. They're just like, yeah, we kind of just do whatever we feel like doing, and then just accept that.
So I was gonna say,
we just accept our human
faith.
nature. It's super lazy.
Have you guys ever seen the interviews of the Satanist guy? That's goddamn hilarious. He's like eclectic and kind of like, I hate to say it, but like
Who interviewed him?
a creepy nerd. I don't know. I just saw it on YouTube, and the reason it came up is it's like 10 years old now, and it's from Detroit, back when there would be like warehouse parties. And I remember like Satanists had like a huge warehouse party down in Detroit, and this like again kind of a neckbeard wearing like the I hate to say it, but like tubby nerd that you'd be like, oh, okay, like this guy's a Satanist.
You thought it was a Dungeons and Dragons meetup,
right?
But then the death metal started playing, and people started.
They start filming
trading blood, and you're like,
dude, no, they start filming it, and it's like a cosplay thing.
Like, is this a Magic the Gathering tournament? No, Satan convention.
Yeah, but they're all Satanists. They're kind. They have like goldfish for people, and their whole thing is. It's basically just another community where they're like, yeah, instead of like church, we just hail Satan, but it's just people that want to hang out and do.
I don't think you could convince me that Satanists are any worse than open mic comedians.
I would argue open mic comedians are true Satanists.
Yeah, I think they're the true Satanists.
Say they're more in line with the devil than anybody who is an opening practicing Satanist.
And that is a self-burn,
sure, I'll
by
sell
the
my
way.
soul for
I just
5 minutes of stage time.
They're also willing to sell their soul.
Oh,
I
aspire. I'll sell my soul.
I aspire to the purity of a Satanist. I'm something much worse.
I don't know. Satanists, at least they have an ethos they believe in, you know?
Right.
Meandering around without any conviction. Get the fuck out of here.
Imagine at least they're honest and not full of fucking shit.
Can you imagine if your Satanist friend was like, yeah, I drove an hour and a half to give a 10-minute speech across the state to some drunk bar patrons. And you'd be like, that sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, you fucking monster.
Sounds like a waste of time and money. And you're like,
it sounds like something Hitler would do.
But I like Satanism.
Drive 3 hours to talk for 10 minutes? That sounds very Hitler-y.
Yeah, Satan-y Hitler.
Self-absorbed.
Yeah, you saw Catholic Hitler. Now it's satanic Hitler.
Satanic Hitler.
Daggy's laughing at my Mike Ball diss.
Oh shit! I didn't catch it. We'll get it on the loop. All right. No, James Carroll in the section going, wear some blood that has some souls. I get that. There's blood in the soul. Is that where the shoe blood is?
I'm not sure. I would imagine it'd be visible.
Clever,
it's funny
clever.
that
Off the side in a little bubble.
it's funny that people like all these boomers are freaking out about the drop of blood thing. Like that's just so awful. When Kiss literally did the same thing 50 fucking years ago. They did that in 1970. They put out comic books that had their own blood lined in the pages.
Yeah, it's also once it dries, it's like, what? Come on.
Yeah.
It's just,
The fuck?
It's just gross at that
What's
point.
your
Maybe-
problem
do
with
you think
hemoglobin? I don't know. That's my.
Do you think it could be because people? I don't know. Maybe it's the pandemic. Maybe people are like gross.
Yeah.
Like they're like, I don't know. Now we have to worry about AIDS and COVID. We don't want these shoes going out to children.
Coming out in the next week's National Enquirer, my sneakers gave me AIDS.
and worse, COVID.
Little Nas X
COVID,
gave
yeah.
me AIDS and COVID.
Oh my god.
But no, he also released so the old people are also mad because he released a music video with his new song where he starts off in heaven and then he pole dances down.
Yeah.
To
he
hell.
pole dances down to hell.
And there are
Fucking
so
great.
many funny TikToks. It's like this trend where like some dude will start off and he's like wearing the like like pastor's like outfit or whatever, and he's like talking about like how this is like a disgrace and like all of this stuff, and then as soon as Lil Nas X like starts like straddling the pole, he just like stops and he's like,
yeah, it's the pole dance to hell challenge, and Lil Nas X started it, and he was like, there's 2 simple rules: find a pole, or 1, find a pole, 2, go to hell.
All pole dancing.
You see, he's a fucking devil worshiper.
It is kind of weird that
so funny.
I was just gonna say all pole dancing is pole dancing to hell.
Oh, exactly. That's true.
That is true.
It's
I'm pretty sure all pole dancers go to heaven, dog.
Not Lil Nas.
They all named Angel. But
that's quick.
It is kind of funny that you brought up how people are freaking out again, and I think we're just going through that generational loop where instead of the greatest generation telling, Gen X or whatever, or even boomers, like, they're listening to Kiss and Knights in Satan's Service.
Yeah.
It's just happening again, but on TikTok with kids.
It's
and
like
Lil
a
Nas
vicious
now.
cycle of like
Good
like
song on the
boomers
EP
are
by Jake Ford.
Like boomers are offended that young people are offended by everything, but then they go out and get offended by new shit coming out, and it's like, well, what the fuck, guys? At least be consistent.
The vibe that I get from my boomer family is that they're like getting pissed off, like as like out of spite for like us like overreacting. They're like, you want to see an overreaction? Like that's kind of how I feel about it.
I'll show you how to overreact.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You don't need to. I fucking grew up with you. I know how you are.
Exactly. But the Lil Nas thing is funny to me. Like the fact that he released that music video is funny because he like came out as gay, like not too long ago, like pretty recently. I mean, it's like a year and a half.
Was it before or after?
It was after Old Town Road came out, and he like
and people. Did
and
that shock people?
Yeah, no, it did. I mean, like a lot of people were like upset about it, like
yeah,
a lot
I was fucking blown away.
Yeah, but like there was like I don't know, I guess
I
like
was furious.
He had a lot of like conservative. He had a lot of conservative fans because he did the Old Town Road like remix with Billy Ray Cyrus and like you know what I mean, and like he was like at the top of the country charts and stuff like that. So like he like lost like a fan base when he did that.
And Walmart
and so
Yodel
that's
Kid.
why him pole dancing to hell and giving a lap dance to Satan is kind of funny.
Yeah, when he did the Old Town Road remix with Billy Ray Cyrus, so many white people were like,
That's
I like
my guy.
this one.
Yeah.
This one's
no,
cool.
it's fucked up. But Jake's 100% right. I've done some comedy shows where you look at that very rural country white crowd, and
and then they found out they're like, he's gay.
Yeah, it's just like, oh god damn it, dude.
There's also a conspiracy that Lil Nas is like being forced to like act in this way, and that like his like agency is like making him wear the like tall like stripper boots and like dress up like as a furry on his TikTok and like do like certain things. Like they're like there's a conspiracy out there, and he's like said on his like TikTok that it's not true and stuff, and that he like chooses to be like this.
What you would say.
But that's exactly what you would say. So now it's like, how do I get it out of my head?
Mr. Lil Nas, sir, we have a marketing campaign that is gonna.
Well, the shock
It is
factor
out
is there.
there.
I mean, you've seen it with like Cardi B, like Meg Thee Stallion, like all of these
Yeah,
like
but
people
I don't feel
that
like
are.
he would need to be a gay guy to be shocking. Like, I don't think he would fake being a gay dude to be.
No,
like,
I
the
mean, like-
label would make him do that. That'd be very odd.
No, people are talking about like the way that he like presents himself. You know, like if you like watch his like TikToks, like he's always just like shirtless in like fucking thigh-high boots with like a 8-inch heel. You know, just
Yeah,
like
he's
walking
just a
around his
weird
house. You know,
famous guy
no, he
being
could just be
weird
a
and
weird famous guy. But
famous.
there's like a conspiracy theory, just like there's a conspiracy theory that like people are
yeah.
like Britney Spears is calling out for help on her TikTok. Like people are just looking into stuff, but
Wait,
that is a
Britney's
theory going
on TikTok.
Yes.
Oh, time to get a talk.
You mentioned some videos with he's shirtless with boots.
Yeah.
Do you have any links to those?
Yeah, I can send you some stuff after the show.
I'm asking for a friend.
Gotta do some
just
research.
My friend is my
Yeah.
hand.
I just want to be able to have a nuanced
I'm
opinion on
gonna
this.
sub out for Jim for a little bit.
Cool.
And then
Stand-up comedian
I'll
James
sub back
Couture?
in when we do
Oh
block
my
of cringe.
goodness, we've
I
got
mean, I have to go to the bathroom.
world famous Jake Ford EP out now anywhere on Spotify. You can check
He's
it out.
got to go
It's
make
called
more
Oak.
music.
And then tagging on in, we've got sensational star James Couture. Hit the
Hey, hi
mic.
there. James Couture here. I sleep in the living room.
James, you're an elder millennial going on boomer. How do you feel about all this?
Well, talking about feelings, my back hurts.
Well, the team has been on it for quite some time.
Yeah, no. Speaking to the white rurals who like love something until they find out it's a little gay. Yeah, that's accurate. Welcome to the state of Michigan.
Yes.
And most of
It is not a
America,
liberal place. We voted blue, but holy shit, there's a lot.
That was Detroit and Flint really towing the line.
The tip of Michigan is infected with just red irritation.
Dude, it is kind of wild. You drive around the state, and it's hilarious to hear Washington politicians talk about Michigan because they're like, yeah, Michigan's real mixed bag. I'm like, you can say it. You can say it. Like,
I like the idea of the people in our state in a bag and we just toss them up like a sibling. All right, we want to mix them up real good, but then we're gonna add some extra on top.
It's not a mixed bag. It's like anywhere else in the country where I'm like, oh, do you mean the cities are kind of more urban and with larger black populations, and in the country people feel safe to say whatever they want?
They're like, well, I don't want to say it like that.
Yeah, it's like, well, when you say it like that, this is our culture. I'm like, we're gonna change that.
You're making me look like a jerk.
How long has all this been covered in the news? This little Nas stuff?
I would say, I thought you meant slavery. I'd be like 500 years.
I don't know, because Elena told me about it earlier in the week, and
it's probably been like a week since it like started popping off.
When did the music video come out?
I don't know.
I haven't seen it yet.
Because like we have not stopped talking about it. A stranger just shot up an entire supermarket. We were on that for like a day and a half, and we're like, okay,
yeah.
And then now we're like, there's blood in a shoe?
Yeah, for real.
Even like a drop of blood, people just like, blood in a shoe. But that's where my foot's supposed to bleed. That's where my blood goes.
Again, I think it's just that grossness factor and the knee-jerk reaction during a pandemic, and it goes back to that bullshit Satanist stuff.
I mean, it's just got like, and it also has like Satanist like symbols on it, and it's.
I'm kind of shocked though. I would think Nike, because they put the restraining order on, but I'm like, ooh, Nike has what I would call robust legal department.
He's getting sued.
Yeah, I was like,
for sure.
Dude, I don't know who Lil Nas is signed by or where his money bags are
kinky
coming
boots
from, but I'm like, yo, dude, like a company that I would never want to get like a hey, we're suing you from is fucking Nike. Like those guys outfit Oregon every year with 12 different like uniforms. Like, yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah, they just
like,
toss them out.
Yeah, we have uniform money for one college. I'm like, you better. You're a giant mobile.
I disagree, because if I'm a defense attorney in something like this, regardless of what they bring to the table, if I'm presenting to a jury, I'm just playing Old Town Road, and he's walking.
He's walking.
You'd be like, Your Honor, he made Old Town Road.
You see how 12 of you got up and started shuffling about to the groove? I rest my case.
I don't get this because I wear New Balances. So
Billy Ray Cyrus believes in this man. Case closed.
I was gonna say, speaking of New Balance, we got Adam Daggy chiming in the comments. He's a lot more offended by plain white Nikes and New Balance. White dads were mowing the lawn. God damn it! I dyslexia the hell out of that.
He wrote it fucked up.
I was gonna say
he wrote it fucked up. You read it right.
Okay.
All right. Is he making fun of my dad?
I think so. Adam Daggy's making fun of a lot of dads right now.
My dad could fight everybody in the comments, Dad. If you're in the comments and you have a dad, my dad could beat up your dad.
Having met Trevor's dad, he would actually give it a go as well.
He might.
We should all have our dads fight.
Yeah,
that could be a fun bit on the morning show.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we get that, we're losing them. But if we
Jim Senior's got some mitts, I can tell you.
The loser of each match has to give their child a hug. That's the worst possible.
And say I love you audibly.
Yeah, like
it is funny to hear your dad say "I love you," like that quote, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you're like, of course he does, but like when he says it, you're like, he was taught never to say that.
That's so funny because I'm a daughter, so like my dad just so easily is like, "Love you, kiddo." Like my dad still calls me kiddo, and like just very easily. Like, so I'm sorry for you guys.
I love my dad. My dad loves me, but when there's a hug there, it's just like,
yeah, you do the weird ass out hug, like. Well, I'll cry.
It's turned into a quick, like a little, like double slap on the back.
Okay.
Yeah,
like we're buddies.
Mine's always a weird, like
we're cool buddies that see each other.
You gotta look down and to the right. You're like, alrighty, I will.
Wow. All right.
My dad's always sitting on the couch with a beer, so I'm like doing a weird squat, like
that
just
whole,
like laying
like,
on
okay,
him.
don't give up.
And I'm like, all right, I love you.
Yeah, hugging a dad on a couch is pretty fun because they're like, I'm gonna meet you 5% of the way.
Do your guys' mom surprise kiss you on the mouth? mouth?
What's up?
Do your moms like
No.
like sometimes
On the
like
mouth?
going for a hug and like I always like kiss my mom on the cheek and sometimes she'll just right on the lips. I'm like, all right, mom.
Nah,
She like gets you. She's like,
It's not. I don't know how to explain it. It's not weird.
Slips
you
and
know what I
tongue.
mean?
Yeah.
You know what? It's your family, so you can go ahead and say it. But I had a buddy growing up where him and his dad would kiss on the lips.
That's
like fucking.
I don't know why that's
nope.
weirder
Nope.
to me.
I was like,
No.
dude, you can't be dropping your superstar athlete's son off to a lacrosse practice and then give him
Bye,
one
Dad.
right on the
Mwah.
mouth.
It's
I was
not
like,
even the. It's
Jesus.
not even like the man on boy
Kick ass,
kissing
son.
action
Mwah.
that I'm like that like is the problem for me
I
here.
gotta say,
It's
when
literally.
you say it like that,
the
though,
man-
when you say it like that doesn't sit too good.
But like no, like if my dad never kissed me on the lips growing up, but my mom like always would. I feel like maternally, it's less weird than like
Yeah,
a
for
paternal
sure.
mouth
Yeah.
kiss is just weird.
the mouth kissing happens, but it definitely ends
Ah.
like right away. There was a point where like
I don't get
I don't
kissed on the
recall
mouth a lot.
doing
Let's
the
just
mouth
put
kissing.
that. Let's just put that out there. I don't get kissed on the mouth a lot, but sometimes.
Especially the old. Now I'd be like, "The fuck are you two doing?" No,
Because like I'm 30.
top, yeah,
Mom.
top of the head, you weirdos.
I just feel like a mouth kiss is very vulnerable.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, not really. You're a little pursed up. You're not mouth
Like a
kissing your
peg.
mom like.
Like what? Like what?
hang on, yeah. Like,
Ew, why would you
a little
It's
open
normal.
phone kiss with moms. Like,
All
Comment
right, about to have
below-
a good rest
comment
of my
below if
day.
you
Have,
kiss your
have
mom
fun,
in the
mom.
mouth.
It's okay, drive safe.
Ew. Anybody in the
With an
comments?
ass slap out the door.
Go get him, Tiger.
All right, buckle up.
Go get that day. Take that day. Oh my goodness. But all right.
Sorry for making it weird.
Nah, I think Lil Nas made it weird.
Lil Nas.
We
What he's bringing out in us.
we went
Talking
yeah,
about incest.
we went from Justin Bieber offending one half of the country to Lil Nas offending the other. They have, if there is not a predator,
Roles reversed
I
this
was gonna
time
say,
too.
If there's not
Usually
a,
you'd expect it to be the. Or wait, no, that's exactly how it usually
yeah,
goes.
yeah. I
isn't
was
it?
like, yeah, I think that's about right.
So,
But
I had to-
we need the predator meme of the two arms slapping, where it's like Lil Nas on one side and Justin Bieber on the other, and then just pissing off the entire country in the middle, because those two fucking blanket statement it. So, what is this? And we
We
the
have
part-
reached that part of the podcast. It's
Uh-oh.
this part of the
Oh, boy.
podcast.
It is
Yeah.
currently.
confetti.
Well, technically they're
This
behind,
part.
so they're on that part of the
Oh.
podcast.
Yeah, we're on this part. You guys
We're
are
on this
that
part,
I
they're
guess,
on that
I guess
part.
that's OG Ando's
You
way
can
of
get
saying
with
we
this,
bring up kissing our
or you can
parents
get with that.
Too much.
The Salsa
And,
Parlor
yeah.
has an Oedipus complex
Yeah,
as a whole.
right? So okay, this is something I kind of wanted to wait for Jake to get back on this, because he's our hot take on two topics today, and now he's taking a shit. So yeah,
Duncan runs through you.
yeah. I was gonna bring up
That's what it runs.
I was gonna bring up the new surge of COVID, but nobody gives a shit. COVID's over, and it was all a lie anyways. Or wear your mask until you die.
Did you read about the Tesla
wee
that
bug.
ran into the cop car while I was on autopilot?
No, but
Yeah, just off of 94, and like just outside of
that
Lansing.
sounds about right.
A 22-year-old was going down, and a cop was handling a like a comp situation. The car hit a deer.
Oh, okay. I was like, cop situation could mean a lot of things, especially this day and age, Jim. I was
And
like,
Yeah, there was an unarmed male.
This 22-year-old kid had it on autopilot. His Tesla. This 22-year-old kid from Lansing
yeah, you seem angry about that.
drove his autopilot. The autopilot drove into the car, and all he did was get a ticket and find out that he was driving with a suspended license. But are you really
honestly-
driving with a suspended license
So
when
Did
you're
you
on
know
autopilot?
When
That
are
is
they?
true.
When are they going to give that Tesla a social justice award?
I don't know, but when I read the Tesla on autopilot runs into cop car,
Oh,
and I was
man.
like,
What if
the robots ain't cops?
Tesla's new motto is just going to be, "It wouldn't have happened if we were there." Tesla, and then it just moves on.
to the moon and right through the cop's
Yeah,
ass.
right.
Can you drunk drive a Tesla?
You can drunk drive anything if you put your mind to it.
I think you should be allowed to drunk drive a Tesla.
The thing about it is that you can get a DUI for sitting in your car that's parked with the ignition in the keys.
Yeah, so I'd imagine
So
a
I
Tesla on
imagine-
autopilot's
yeah.
probably gonna get you something yet.
Don't care.
I don't
Well,
think
because
it will.
to be on autopilot in Tesla, you have to be like holding the like steering wheel. There's like a sensor in it, so you can't just like
Just fall
not be
asleep,
fucking
yeah.
paying attention.
There are
yeah.
so many people that are like, "Yo, I'm about to nap for 30 minutes." I'm like, "I hope you wake up dead."
Well, there's like
Tesla
things you can
nap
do.
challenge.
Like you can like take a tennis ball and like wedge it in between the steering wheel, and that'll make the sensor go off, so you don't have to hold it. But
Okay,
I've seen people rolling blunts with the tennis ball and the thing, and they're just going.
that's pretty bad.
That's baller.
Yeah,
I want to roll bunts with a tennis ball on my steering wheel.
yeah,
So-
me too.
Okay, so
Yeah, get some tennis balls.
this was something that was brought up that I thought was hilarious because Trump can't not make the news, and
Who's
he's
Trump?
Yeah, you'll figure it out. Just Google it. He was a president a while
okay.
ago.
Some guy.
Yeah, so he's a game show host, but something like that. So first of all, he's trying to come back on all kinds of different platforms. I think the latest one being Parlor, but Parlor's shut down. So
Should have him on the morning show.
yeah, I
think
hear he's
he'd
not
come?
doing much. Yeah,
Is he available?
I don't know. It'd be funny if we invited him here and then beat him to death with baseball bats, but it's canceled me. But no, evidently, this is coming out from former Secret Service agents that he owes a security guard or an agent like $130.
Oh yeah, worth of McDonald's.
No, Taco Bell. But I mean, you're in the same ballpark. I didn't
What?
know
He switched
deviated.
brands.
Oh, it's McDonald's? Okay, yeah.
This
that's
looks
true.
like the silliest bust ever. Like it's got all the McDonald's boxes. There's like we found it in the trunk and we're going to
Dude,
get him.
that's a shot from what was the
2018 Football Division I FCS champs North Dakota State Bison in the diplomatic room of the White House on March 4th, 2019 in Washington, D.C. Photo
Yeah.
by Oliver Contreras Poole.
I'll be
There
honest.
is a
Ridiculous.
grimacing young man between Trump and one of their coaches, I guess.
Yeah, dude, if you get invited to the White House and then he just puts a spread of cold McDonald's, because none of those are warm.
Well, they're from South Dakota. This is a treat for them.
When I found this article, I was like praying to God. I was like, man, I really hope that $130 order was just for him.
Oh, my God.
It wasn't for his crew. It was all his shit.
What are you guys getting?
Okay. Yeah. You guys want anything?
I don't know if he's gonna recover from this one. I think
Well,
this might be the last.
That's
straw.
like a sixth of his taxes, man. Like,
Pulling that thread.
so let's go ahead and get into.
I liked him before this, but this is fucked up.
Yeah, he's going too far this time.
This is too far for me.
So Zach, can you go to the top of this article because it says it owes $130, placed over a decade ago.
You think the White House could
That
just cut
is
that
so
check?
petty.
Yeah,
I'm
so,
sorry.
dude,
Let it go.
But hang on, we are learning though. This is before his presidency, so I think Jim's theory of this being just a Trump order is 100% on board. But how much food? Like the picture they have there looks like about $130 worth of McDonald's. And there's
there's
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A
There's
as well.
Chick-fil-A
Well,
on
they're
the side.
using that. That's when he fed all those athletes the shit food. I
Yeah.
mean, but they're just using this picture because it's a photo of him with McDonald's.
Right, I'm just saying though that looks like about right.
Actually,
that's about $130.
this picture's out of
worth.
context. What Trump actually did was he made a giant table going all the way through the White House, and it starts at McDonald's and it ends
Ends
with
at
porterhouse steaks.
But you gotta eat your way there. He's like,
Got a McDonald's, get your cheeseburgers, get your French fries. Then we're gonna have some hate chicken, and then we're gonna go in through. We're gonna have some Panera bread, have a nice soup, and then we're gonna go straight for the pork chops.
And then we're gonna eat a My Pillow.
So okay, this evidently was in.
I kept thinking he would say, "Kevin, here's that money I owe you."
I was gonna say, yeah.
You never fucking do that.
There's no way this is
So
from
Kevin
10 to
McKay
15.
said after visiting a golf course in Scotland back in 2008, Trump wanted to go get some McDonald's but didn't have any UK currency. Classic alligator arms move to be like, yeah, just don't have any local money, you know?
$130 lost his marriage too.
Yeah, my God. So evidently Trump asked him if he could front him the cash. He said he paid for an order of 20 cheeseburgers and fries and around 10 to 15 Cokes. And
That's a lot of Coca-Cola.
I know, but also, holy shit, because how many
Or is it, Zach? Is that a lot of Coca-Cola?
how many people are you golfing with where that's also a thing? Now I'm thinking like,
I think there's only 3 of them.
This guy's really milking this, though. He goes on to say, McKay said that he was fired in 2012, and he claims that the stress of working for Trump ultimately cost him his 23-year marriage.
Yeah, nothing else, I'm sure.
There's nothing else that went into that other than the stress of the job.
I'm Trump's bodyguard. And
Look, I know that I hit him,
We are-
but I was also very stressed at the time.
We are subbing in Jake
it's a
Ford
very
here.
high pressure job. So sometimes I would go home, take that out on my wife.
She keeps asking me
That's
what I do for work,
how-
and you don't ask me what I do for work.
That's how the guys are. We're guys.
Oh, he owes me money.
I don't know, man. To me,
Did he give you the $130 back yet, honey? Not today.
I don't know. I think the thing about this is it's like after everything, after a Trump presidency, it's like, oh, guys, one more thing about Trump that's bad. He also owes me $130. You can tag that on the billions that he seems to owe everybody else. He's not great at getting
stuff in the news about him, about how he's still bad.
Well, of course he's still bad.
He's getting some taken down in court pretty hard right now.
I know.
How fucking he's just out of his mind thinking like, yeah, I was just expecting him one day to turn around the corner and be like, Kevin, here's that money I owe you. I'm a man of my word, and I pay my debts.
It would be hilarious if this is the one guy that Trump actually paid back and respect, and was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know, here's your money. You're doing a great job, so I just want to let you know how much I really love you."
He's probably gonna claim this as a business expense. And then
in this article, it says that McKay said that $130 at the time was kind of a big deal because he only made $2,700 a month, which, by the way, if you don't know, is over $30,000 a year. Eat the 130.
Yeah,
you're making over 30 grand. Eat the 130, and the fact that this is.
I don't like this guy.
I don't know, man. I'm very surprised at how low that is for a personal bodyguard.
For a news article.
From a billionaire.
I'm not saying he shouldn't have been paid more, but if you're making over 30K
I would have suspected that guy's salary was at least over 100K.
But he wasn't the
personal
bodyguard.
security. I don't know, man. Personal security, dude, those are high-paying fucking gigs, man.
Well, regardless,
and
sure
he's a billionaire.
He deserves more
Trump's
money.
cheap. He just gets the first bouncer at a strip club he goes to.
This isn't a discussion on whether or not bodyguards should be paid more, but I do know that if you're making
I'm over here fighting for their rights, Zach.
If you make over 30K a month and you had to drop $100 on McDonald's for your boss, you're just. Bruh, eat it. I know it sucks, but you're making over 30K. $100 if you're making over 30K isn't.
I would not do that for if Steve was like, "Hey, can you cover $130 at McDonald's for me?" First of all, I'd be like, "No." If I did make 30K at the gym, I'd be like, "Fuck no, dude. I'm not."
Right, for sure.
I definitely would be hounding. First of all, it's definitely his fault for not hounding Trump for that money. Because if I worked for him, I'd be like, "Hey, can I get that $130? I got bills to pay, man.
Yeah,
I got a family.
If $130 really is that big of a deal,
I only make $30,000. Yeah. You make that in less than a day.
I'm like, bro, I'm just the whole time I'm reading this, I'm like, $130 must have not been that big of a deal if he didn't do more than go. I hope he just brings up the money that he owes me.
Well, $130 10 years ago.
I feel like it's one of those things that is just a fucking another power move that he pulled on somebody where it's like, I dare him to ask me about that $130.
How much money do you think it would be for this to actually be news?
$6 grand.
He owes him $6 grand at McDonald's.
I don't know.
I mean, the fact that it's such a low amount of money is probably why it's more newsworthy, just because it's so fucking petty.
It's the pettiest news article ever.
Petty cash, you know what I mean? It's not a lot.
You're just hounding Trump like, you ever got that $130 for me today? I'll ask you tomorrow.
I'm gonna post this article on my Facebook and be like, this is why we need Medicare for all. Just completely.
I just missed the mark.
We need Medicare for all immediately. Anyways, I think that's my exit point if Lou wants to sub in for me.
I have to.
All right, then Elena can sub out and I will.
Tag-ins. Tag-ins. Tag-ins.
They won't let me leave.
Louis D. Michael coming back to the table for you to fucking laugh. What's up?
I think we should all just start wearing diapers so that way we don't have to worry about tag in and tag out. Yeah, Jim, I'm sorry. The rest of us. But
we could sell the pee to the viewers.
I'm pooping right now. I'm gonna put a drop of my poop in a shoe.
If any of you, I'm a little bit low on funds. If any of you have ever met me in the comedy scene, and you thought, I'd like to have some of his pee while he's live streaming, let me know. I'm selling it for $5 a gallon, I think, which is reasonable. That's barely more than gas.
A couple days to make one. So.
You can you can Venmo him at TTPP.
TTPP.com. And if you want to invest, you could also let me know.
You taking it? You're gonna launch
Shares
an
are
IPO?
Invest in the pee.
We're going public.
Just send you asparagus.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be real potent stuff. We're going to make my pee go to the moon.
Fucking Marlboro Reds.
Just smoking Marlboro Reds and eating asparagus.
That'll make your piss reek.
You can clean rust off of metal with it. It's potent stuff, man.
It's just what cops keep in their background or the back of their car to clean up like horrible accidents.
The only way to mask that smell of that raw piss is to fucking drink a bunch of Mountain Dew and eat yogurt so you can shit.
Oh.
Anyways, buy Jake's AP, buy EP, buy my P.
Jake's got an EP.
I got an EP. Trevor's got a gallon of pee. Several.
We're going
for
it. I was wondering what you were up to, but now I see the grand strategy.
I'm just trying to figure out what I need to sell.
What do I got to do? Where the fuck around here?
Because I was working on this. I was working on this MLK interlude.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna go viral for this, and then it turns out not so much.
Big
so I moved on to a different. Then I started working on shoes with blood in them. Worse idea.
Could you imagine if like my next EP, I had an interlude where I just had like a fucking Malcolm X speech in it?
No, it's a Trump speech.
It's Lenin.
Oh, that'd be horrific.
You just
Who? Lenin?
Lenin, as in fucking Soviet Union.
Yeah, I was like, not John Lennon. I believe he's talking about.
I knew he wasn't talking about John Lennon.
Okay.
I was first of all,
Have a Mussolini
he said
sample.
Lennon, Zach said John Lennon, and I was like, what speeches did John Lennon ever give?
Imagine.
It's a very short speech. People are like, man, he's so thoughtful yet so concise.
That's crazy.
Brevity is wit.
I still love people trying to ruin John Lennon.
You should sample Mussolini.
He wasn't a great guy, but he also grew up in like the fucking 40s. Like, what do you expect?
John Lennon?
Yeah.
I was like, Mussolini.
He hit his wife.
I thought you were talking about John
I was like, what's bad is my first thought wasn't Mussolini.
Yeah. I mean, Mussolini, way worse guy. John Lennon, not a great dude either. At least John Lennon contributed something positive.
My first thought wasn't Mussolini's not a bad guy. It was he wasn't born in the 40s.
He was popular in the
40s.
Yeah.
You ever drive through Lenin, the village of Lenin on 13?
No.
13 Junction.
Are you talking about in Michigan? Let's give us a little bit more context here.
In Michigan, there's like
what?
this little town, and it's like they call it the village of Lenin.
Yeah.
And then there's this like little cafe that has John Lennon's face on it and words from like Imagine and all of like inspirational music.
Yeah.
But there's nothing but like Trump flags all around that place. So it's like you got you're named after a town that like is in love with John Lennon, and then you're just the most conservative group of non-diverse.
Yeah, I don't think self-awareness
like,
is
nah,
ever
I don't think John
bothered.
Lennon would like this village.
Bro, I want another celebrity
spousal abuse.
Imagine-esque video. Remember when they did that last year? The
Oh.
fucking Imagine video? I want them to do that, but with like that fucking Chumbawamba song.
I get knocked down. Fuck it up again. You're never gonna get
It's
me
been a
down.
hard year,
Hey,
everybody.
guys.
So you know what we need? We got
guys.
Will Ferrell over here singing Chumbawamba.
That would be funny. Can we actually do that? That'd be
incredible.
great.
It'd be more fun
Way
than
better
fucking
than those
Imagine.
inspirational fucking.
Hey guys, we know global warming swallowed 8 of our coastal states, and most of the country is dead. Here's Steely Dan doing "My Humps" by the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh my
Jeez,
god,
Pete's.
dude. Yeah, I didn't know they actually did Imagine. Was that Gal Gadot's thing?
Dude, Stanley Tucci was in it, bro. I love Stanley
What?
Tucci.
There was a lot of people
Wait,
in it.
was
it
that
was
the Gal Gadot thing though?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
That,
Yeah.
it was.
Was it her thing, or did she just?
It
the
was
first
her
one?
thing. She was like she assembled the team.
I remember
The
that. Like,
Justice
She's like,
League.
celebrities assemble. They need us right now. The world needs
Well,
us.
dude, okay.
I think she saw the Justice League complex.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
like, I'm a fucking unbelievable.
Dude, looking back at that now, about a year later, I just remember
God, it was
celebrities did
cheesy.
that, it was like cheesy and whatever, but people got so fucking pissed. They were like, "Why are the celebrities trying to make this about them?" I'm like, "Cause that's."
Oh yeah, people were like, not accepting it.
I'm like, that's what they do.
Yeah, it wasn't shock. I got why people were pissed. Like I was kind of fucking pissed at it. I was
thought
it was hilarious. I was like, yeah, this will get us through.
It made me cringe so hard.
Yeah.
I was kind of pissed. I was like, dude, fuck yourself.
The block of cringe today is just that video.
That's the whole clip. And then it's everyone else who wanted to do the same thing but did it poorly.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, let's go ahead.
I feel like we will get pulled for
Are we
that.
gonna get pulled for putting up the Space Jam trailer?
Not if I don't play the audio.
Oh yeah, that'll be great.
I'll do all the voices.
Let James do all the voices.
I'll do LeBron James.
All right, yeah. Let's all just pick characters. I'll do half of the cartoons. Who's doing LeBron James?
I'll do
Trevor
LeBron.
Trask
I
as
got
LeBron James.
I got Porky Pig.
All right.
All right.
That's not a good impression.
all he does. He doesn't never say words.
What's up there, Doc?
I can't do that.
2 options.
You
yeah.
do that.
I don't play the audio for it, or we just play the video on that TV, but don't play it on the stream. It's just through the TV.
Through the TV, and then everybody hears it through our microphones.
People will hear the audio. I'll play the audio.
Uh huh.
But
I think it would be more fun is if we just guessed what the movie's gonna be. Like if we just ran down what we think the plot's gonna be.
I think they're gonna play basketball.
All
I
right.
definitely think basketball is going to be
Play it-
involved.
Play it with
They changed the name of the villains. They're not Monstars,
I was gonna
right? There's
say,
something
just play it
else. They're
without
like,
audio, and I
Are
think
there
we got
new
ourselves a fun
villains?
clip
I
here.
don't even know what the villains
same.
look
All right,
like.
Everybody, we're getting the clip up, and then
Okay,
this will
okay.
be you're doing Porky Pig and one other cartoons.
Oh, I actually have to. I have to do this.
You got to
now.
do LeBron James. Yeah, you're leaning into that bit. Jim,
It's
who
gonna
you
be-
got? Who you got?
Who are you?
I'll do Bugs, I guess.
Okay,
and
I'll
then
do
you want
Daffy.
He's
Damn,
he's
dude.
got
I wonder if that's LeBron's actual house right there.
I'll do
Probably
Daffy, and if Elmer Fudd
his guest
shows
house.
up,
He's sick, dude.
then Mike Czar will just be on the show.
He's like really good at basketball, you
Who's
guys.
gonna
Do you know that?
Mike Czar?
No.
Oh, I was like, good for him. but-
LeBron James.
Oh yeah, no, he's all right. But okay, so we've got the setting, we've got the trailer up. If you're watching at home, go ahead and pull up the Space Jam 2 trailer and let us know
Put
how
it on
close
mute.
we got. Yep.
Is
I'll
that Marvin
fucking-
the Martian's house?
All right. And in a world where Michael Jordan no longer plays ball.
Hi, I'm LeBron James. I play basketball. I also have a non-problematic voice.
Man, I'm going through some
If you
stuff.
think
I'm a
I-
kid.
You don't sound like my
I got
dad.
a kid that I don't get along with.
Warner Bros. Pictures presents a movie that we should have made 10 years
A
ago.
server room. Uh-oh. Nothing good happens in server rooms. Why did I bring my child to a server room? This doesn't look good at all.
I am a giant orb. Touch me.
I have a very specific talent, and I hope it benefits me in space. What if he landed on any? I hope I don't land on a non-basketball planet. That would.
Don
Cheadle.
Don
Congratulations.
Cheadle.
Congratulations. You're
It's
in the jam.
Don
You're
Cheadle
in
playing
Rwanda.
himself. He's like, I'm Don Cheadle. What's up, LeBron?
All right, somebody got LeBron. You got to play ball in
Michael
the
Ja-
cartoon world.
Michael Jackson hasn't aged well.
I'm gonna say we're really bad at this.
Yeah. Do your
Mad
voices.
living.
Get into it. Damn it.
I'm not doing.
Oh, it's he's a
He's
cartoon.
animated.
Oh
We
my
ga- we
God.
gave up on the
Trevor,
idea.
You better fucking commit to doing LeBron
You're-
James.
I'm not
right
doing
now.
it. I don't
Oh
know.
my God, it's LeBron James.
Good
bugs.
The Justice League.
I pick you. Wow.
Oh my God, that's what's his name? Yosemite Sam's trying out to be an officer in 2020.
Guys, we're really good. We're really good at this.
Uh-oh. I'm turning back into a
Holy
real
shit,
person.
I'm becoming real.
Iron Giant.
Iron-
That's not a
Whoa,
Looney
what?
Tune. What the hell
Okay.
is it? Hanna-Barbera. Get your cartoon straight.
Whoa, that's just Don Cheadle saying
Everything?
whoa.
It's Basketball Wreck-It
What's this?
Ralph.
Ready Player 1, 2?
I'm gonna go ahead and scold you all for not even trying to do voices.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what's
Bitter,
going
bitter,
LeBron isn't talking the whole time.
LeBron James.
And through the roof. Wow, LeBron.
I have to coach this now 3D team to victory. Using...
Oh,
I'm
shit.
jumping. I'm jumping. It's going in there.
Why are they playing
Oh,
characters
Lord.
that have no value?
Oh,
Oh my God, LeBron really hit the wall.
ow.
Tweeties.
Oh my God, we've just shown how bad we are at improv.
That was terrible.
Yeah, Trevor, you were afraid to do black guy voice, and I give you a little bit of a nod of the hat there, but goddamn it, commit to having more fun. Granny's there. Nobody went for that one. Oh shit, Granny.
I didn't like how that trailer was set up. That was
fair enough.
Well, it doesn't help that the audio's not in there.
Can we get rid of that segment?
No, I was gonna say no. We're leaving it in there, and to everybody watching that gives us a thumbs up.
There's a couple jokes in there. Calm down,
right.
Calm down, everybody.
I was gonna say, yeah, we're fine. It's just
let's bash on ourselves during the recording. That's good trajectory for the rest of the show.
Now everybody quietly just listen to the trailer.
Yeah, right. Everybody listen to it on your own.
This is Space Jam trailer ASMR.
You can actually plug that audio to any movie trailer and it will work.
I'm not gonna lie. From what I saw, and our dog shit commentary aside, looks like a fun movie.
I like it.
It looks a little too fast paced for me.
Well, I mean. You want the old Space Jam?
There's a little bit too much. You ever see a good basketball movie? It's called Hoosiers.
Why is that?
Because Gene Hackman.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Gene Hackman's in this.
That's right. He's
Comedy gold.
I was gonna say comedy gold.
Lying to our face.
No, just a good sport about it. Well, I'm about it. Speaking
Looked
of
like a dope movie.
Well,
I'm
next
gonna go
week,
watch it.
I'm not gonna lie. Next week we can put half of what we just did in our block of cringe.
Next week, never mind.
I guarantee LeBron can act better than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he was pretty funny in Trainwreck.
Michael Jordan wasn't a great actor in fucking the original Space Jam.
No, not at all.
He did his best. He's not an actor. He's a fucking great basketball player.
Selling T-shirts.
It's pretty. Yeah,
he's like really good at basketball.
Michael Jordan.
Pretty good.
He
was pretty good.
I heard he's pretty good at gambling.
Solid. I've actually heard the opposite. I've heard he's actually pretty bad at it.
Yeah. He just had enough money to the point where it didn't matter. But all right, let's Zach, we ready?
Get up and slam.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, we're gonna get into block of cringe because we got a little farewell after the block of cringe we'll get into. But so this week, if you're new to the show and you're just listening, block of cringe is where resident experts on cringe. That's why they were doing a self cringe report of our last segment. Jake Ford and Trevor Tress put together some of the internet's funniest / cringe stuff. Incredible, incredible. I'm like, well, that makes sense. This week, Loaded for Bear getting roasted. No. So, yeah, and if you're listening to it, Loaded for Bear is my cringy outdoor bullshit show.
Are you going to, like, Chris Evans rip that
I do,
log apart?
All right. Yeah. So welcome to this week's block of cringe. Do we want to full screen this bad boy or keep it small?
We're gonna make it real small there. But
so I this is the first one I've made. I'm still learning Premiere, but here's 5 minutes. I try to make it a lot of flavors.
Now, here's the thing: do you remember them though? Because keeping in mind that this is gonna be a half audio show,
yes,
we've got to contextualize.
Is it all one video?
Yes, it's all one video. And so I think there's a little something for everybody here. This first one is it's called Psychological Tricks. And our resident psychologist gives you some fun little tricks to kind of navigate your world. I liked it. I hope you guys do too.
Okay. All right. Set up this.
I'm going into podcast mode. For that.
Okay. Podcasting, baby. All right. So we hit it.
Psychology tricks to mess with someone's mind. Walk into an elevator and continue maintaining pure eye contact. Don't turn around.
Oh boy.
And if you really wish, you can walk out backwards and continue maintaining eye contact with them.
That one works really well.
When you're driving around town, or
if you're a man alone at night, you see a girl alone in the elevator, yeah, try that one.
Oh my god.
What's wrong with the mirror? I know it's dirty, but like
no, that's one of those mirrors where like whatever the paint is that makes it a mirror like scrapes off from behind, so you just get speckles.
Oh, I hate that.
So there's a bunch of them. So there's more tips here, but not a lot of confidence in this one, and which I would argue she deserves a lot more.
Dude,
these are good tips. These are good tips.
She didn't say what she was saying with a lot of conviction. She didn't really sound like she believed what she was talking about.
She doesn't sell it, and I think she should.
Hang on, I want to give her some credit though, because I am loving the tips right now.
Mm-hmm.
Also loving the Frozen T-shirt, pretty badass.
Yeah.
And then but the camera she's using. That looks like a newer iPhone, and somehow I don't know if it's just video degradation.
Some of it might be my rendering.
Okay.
Somehow it looks like it was shot on a Motorola Razr.
Yeah, it was like This is an iPhone 8 with like.
Did you shoot this on an LG chocolate?
Yes. There's a blast from the past. Holy shit. Yeah, so but
That's my
there's
go-to
more
bad
tips.
phone reference.
There's more tips here, so I was thinking maybe we could do some of these around the house to just kind of spice
All right.
up. the
Well, we
day
don't
a
have an
bit.
elevator yet. But
Okay. Anyways.
somewhere, just wave to random people. That'll make them fucked up for the remaining of the day and continue wondering who you are and where they know you from.
Oh. Nice.
This
Whoop.
one's really fun if you have roommates or live
Oh,
with someone.
pause it.
Go to the
Roommates.
bank and give them.
Roommate fun.
All right, we're gonna have roommate fun.
Roommate fun.
You're right though. This is like hitting that cringe where I'm like, oh, the sentences aren't coming out right. Or I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh no, like.
Not even one. She's like, that's a good take.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, Trevor, this make my skin crawl for real. Like, this is too on the nose cringe.
Yeah, it's like my Hollywood sauce.
Yeah, or my loaded for bear.
So this one's for roommates.
Okay.
$5. Ask for all pennies in return. There you go. Now you have 500 pennies in your possession. What are you gonna do with them? Hide them around the house in their drawers, or on the floor, in the fridge, in the microwave.
It's a classic
Wait,
prank.
wait,
Find
one
them.
second,
They'll
real
fuck
quick.
with them a
The
whole lot.
microwave.
Please don't put pennies in the microwave.
Yeah.
Don't put any change in the microwave.
Yeah, zero change in
No
the
nickel, no
microwave.
dime.
I put a 50-cent piece in the microwave.
I was gonna say I want to say more, but Trevor, you really picked a punching down one there. Where I'm like, oh, this is poor,
Whoa,
this poor girl.
I
No.
disagree. I think they're good tips. I wish she would have sold it more.
She's having a hard time deciding whether or not she wants to breathe or speak.
Yeah.
That choker on her neck is definitely giving her a speech impediment.
I do wonder what's on the mirror in this one.
Wait, you said it's probably the behind the mirror when you scratch it off. It's like
just old mirror speckles coming down. But all right, you want to set up
get
the
a
next
new
one?
mirror.
So this next one I think is about to start. This one, I don't want to say too much about it. It's occurring in a limo. I don't know what the occasion is. Maybe we can kind of figure it out together.
Bar mitzvah. I'm gonna go ahead and
So
say it's a bar
set
mitzvah.
interior limo.
Okay. All right, we're getting
Is it
into it.
night?
I think so. Or just a dark limo.
What?
That one bummed me out.
Do it again, dude.
That one it's
So
kind
they
of a
were all,
subtle
like,
cringe.
dancing to a song, and then all of a sudden we're just on their phones the next second.
That's the smooth jazz of cringe for me.
They were gonna go to a Lil Nas X concert and then realize that the new shoe drop had blood in it. That's why they got quiet.
Okay,
right?
what did they say before the stoppage?
So how
Stoppage
I
in play.
interpret it is that you've got these young women who are going somewhere, and so they're all singing along to an aggressive rap song, as young white women do.
Yeah.
With the Snapchat rolling, and then as soon as the song's over, they're just back on their phones.
Oh.
Like
100% accurate.
Yeah, like they manufactured this Snapchat story to look like they were partying in a limo, when really they're all just dead inside like the rest of us.
Yeah. Dude,
That's why this one's kind of a subtle, like,
Gen Z be on that real good. Like, they make their lives look hype as shit, and then when you catch them alone,
Dude,
and they're just
social
like
media
about
is
to
so
cry, I'm like,
fucking
God.
fake, bro. Everybody tries to make their lives look so exciting, but really you're just on your phone.
like
all
if
day,
you if you
the
just
rest
like
of us.
drag it to, I just kind of want to see some of them. Like, you don't have to play it.
Oh, come on. It's 4 seconds. Just play it again. I missed
But
the-
like,
I
just
missed
look
the
at
entirety
them.
of
They
it
just
all.
look so bummed out.
Yeah, all right. So play it, because you're right. This is definitely... Oh, my God. Yeah, dude.
They're just like, oh, God.
man, it's so much worse.
They're
than another
so
time.
hype, and then immediately like, why doesn't my boyfriend text me back? Like,
Yeah.
and you know, like when someone posts like a picture of like a real nice breakfast, and you read that, and you're like, everybody's doing better than I am.
They got bacon,
They got
Yeah, exactly.
breakfast money.
No, dude.
Cooked eggs.
croissants.
That's pretty bad, man.
I think that what scared me the most is one of those girls had the brightness on her screen up, so it does that like creepy, like you're in a dark room, but like it just illuminates part of your face
Yep.
in a rectangular light. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Champagne.
yeah,
So-
that's what scares me.
That's a good clip, dude.
Thank
Yeah.
you. This next one, I know we're supposed to tell people what's going on. I wish I could. I thought all of us could maybe put it together.
Okay.
It's not in English.
Okay.
So we're just going to have to figure it out.
All right.
It's going to kind of be like the Space Jam
Yeah,
thing.
I was gonna say we just figured out the Space Jam.
Yeah,
thing. We got
so-
this.
This is a drama. That's all I know about it.
All right.
After Champagne Sashi.
मेरा बॉयफ्रेंड है ये।
3 people
तुमसे पहले
standing.
ये मेरा दोस्त है।
ये मुझसे इतना प्यार करता है ना कि मेरे लिए किसी की जान ले भी सकता है।
ये मुझसे इतना प्यार करता है ना कि ये मेरे लिए जान दे
This
भी
is-
सकता है।
Socialists.
I'm not gonna lie, it films like a third world.
Oh, it got intense.
They're sharing that water,
Yeah, there's.
but they're not giving him any.
Okay,
ये जान
I know
बचाने
what's
की
going
गोली
on.
है
They're all
और इसमें
spreading
जहर था।
COVID.
देखती हो तुम किसको बचाते हो।
Pills? This is great music.
What the hell?
He had to make a choice.
तुम्हारे लिए जान ले भी सकता हूँ और तेरे लिए जान दे भी सकता हूँ।
This dude's giving 2 women pills now. Walking away, all kinds of sad.
Oh, they love him.
Oh, they're coming back.
उसमें कुछ नहीं था।
They forgive him. I guess.
I think
I
that
have no idea what
the
happened.
hell yeah.
maybe the pills were supposed to be like making those women fall in love with him. I don't know what the fuck that was at the
He
end.
re-
Like he gave them the pills and then they
Just a
like got
roofie.
up and like
They don't
hugged
show
him
the
and they
they
were
don't show the
like
real ending.
they got up and like just immediately hugged him. That was so bizarre.
Maybe the pill released them from a love spell, and then they realized they loved him all along without the pill.
I'm very unsure of what I just watched.
Yeah, Trevor, I'm not gonna lie. The way that was filmed, it definitely opened up like, oh, was Trevor on like some sort of part of Pornhub where he's like, non-English speaking porn, please.
Right. I don't want to know what they're saying.
Yeah,
It's like Brazilian Bollywood. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
It was a beautiful story.
I just know that I like it. And
Yeah.
What's weird is he stood up too, like, because the 2 women had that bottle of water, and they're like swapping it back and forth. He takes it, but when he stands up to give one the pill, he stands up almost like
puts
a
it
priest
in her mouth,
right,
like yeah,
like a priest giving communion to somebody, and like places it in her mouth and then feeds her the water.
But
Yeah.
not the other one.
no,
I
but
feel
then they
like-
both love him.
I feel like there was too much depth to that story for a TikTok. I feel like we need more of like a feature-length film. To
I don't think
really
the feature-length
unravel.
film ends well, depending on what that bill is.
The only convincing thing of that whole TikTok was the hug at the end.
Sean Murray says it's like an anti-drug thing.
Drugs are bad.
Was that an? Oh, maybe it's like
Is that
a foreign anti-drug
Yeah, I don't know.
PSA.
Or the Cure.
If it was like you think they could have got more water
what
bottles?
if it was like he slept with both of them? And he's
They
like,
all
but I definitely
kept
gave.
sharing the same
yeah,
water
the
bottle
one
too.
water bottle?
Here's an antiviral for what I'm pretty sure I just gave.
Right,
you.
right. Like he's like, one of you's getting the.
We
Cure.
used a condom, so I don't have to put it in your mouth manually.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I don't know. That was
Like I said, a little bit of a different flavor. I tried to vary these, kind of like a charcuterie
that
board.
one's not quite cringe so much as mystery.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't think even if we
Okay, I
figured
get it.
out-
So he's the guy who's like not. They're like, "Do you want to take drugs?" And he's the guy who's like, "I'm not gonna do drugs."
take
with
your
you.
own drug. I'm gonna
and then
drug
I'm
you
gonna
with
give
it.
here.
But
you
you
guys,
take it.
I'm more than happy to let you guys.
And now that you're
my,
loose,
my hand.
my apparent friends do these drugs, but
Yeah.
I am above the influence.
yeah.
I think
and,
the other girl could have worn yellow as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have mixed feelings about what I think is the next one. We might want to skip it.
No,
I showed it
that
to
now I-
Jim
now
is the
I
best
definitely
one.
need to
I,
see it.
Now
I
I wanna
showed
see
it to
it.
Jim yesterday.
Oh yeah, I think it's fine.
All right, all right,
All right, if Jim thinks
on.
it's fine, then
Now, when we
it's
play
on
it-
record.
Stop on the first frame because we gotta contextualize it for people that can't see it.
Yeah, okay. So, interior fridge. Specifically, that little drawer for your vegetables
Oh, it's
that
tempered
all
glass.
fridges seem to have.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all you need to know, I think, going
All
into
right,
it.
all right.
And
I think it's fine, but I also want the show to be canceled.
All right, so let's take it away. We're in a fridge.
we didn't make this video.
I'm a little worried now. What could be going on in a fridge that's gonna get us
It's a
canceled?
dead body.
Yeah, I was like, all right, Jesus, let's go.
You guys don't like heads?
Vegetable drawer. extra-
I don't think we need to watch
Oh
it.
God.
I think one take's good.
I don't know what,
What?
happened right there.
Oh, hang on,
If I-
hang
I
on,
don't
hang
wanna
on.
explain
Hang
it.
on. No, I think I'm gonna take a stab
Oh,
at this. This
I
dude-
get it. After
this-
I saw the vegetables, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I get it.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
I
think
got
one looks
it.
good at that. Anybody who saw it saw it.
Oh,
We're good to
Jesus
move on.
Christ.
Wow.
Did this guy plug in
Dude,
a
this
This guy
charger?
is a
Emotion.
beacon of humor.
Oh my God. This guy plugged
What a
There is
clever,
whack
clever
shit.
guy.
Okay. Back to stuff that I think is hilarious.
Hang on. No, let's do. This is a horrific. You can't just watch that and walk away like y'all saw it.
I think you can.
Dude, this
I
guy.
think
Yeah, you got to play that one more. You got to play that one more time.
This guy opens up the vegetable fridge in his vegetable
It's
drawer
vile.
in his fridge.
It's a crisper drawer.
Crisper, full of veggies.
It's vile, and someone saw that and was like, "I have an idea."
Dude, and then he plugs in a charger into a
iPhone
tomato.
charger.
Yeah, has it start blinking, and he's like, "I got a hot bit. We're gonna then get a picture of a quadriplegic man." Drifting, where's that TikTok?
I could make a spreadsheet of how offensive this fucking video is.
It's aggressive. It's like aggressive.
He's like, how can I really just?
But there's so much. There's layers to the onion, which he could have plugged in as well to make a horrible joke. Still,
Play it one more time,
I
Jack.
disagree,
dude. Here's,
I think once was enough.
here's the thing. Where is the original video that he spliced in?
Which
of
is
that
also
guy?
hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, because here's the thing. I kind of hate
That
this video.
video's funny.
I do want to see the video of a guy who's quadriplegic having fun with his wheelchair. Where he's like, check this shit out. Like you guys,
there's nothing wrong with that on its own. That kid's just fucking awesome on his own.
Right.
Yeah.
This one is like I said, a little bit of a new flavor. Without giving you too much context, this fella, I believe he's a Christian, and this is his take on evolution being taught in schools. Our first character here is a teacher. Have you seen this one?
I think so.
This is a good one. This is a teacher, supposedly.
Oh, okay. I thought this was the same fucking TikTok because there wasn't a lot of gap. And I'm like, this ends with the teacher going, evolution equals no God?
This 14-year-old boy is a teacher?
He's playing the role of a teacher.
Well, I mean, they're taking anybody they can get. There's a lot of jobs open.
All right. Sorry. Set this one up one more time.
It's funnier if I imagine him as a substitute teacher.
Dude,
so we'll say he's a substitute teacher.
He fucking teaches an end, boys, so I'm teaching the class today.
Right.
Like, sit down,
Here's
Mark.
my thoughts on evolution.
Okay.
So as we know, evolution equals no God. So here it comes.
He's got a Tide pen. There's a challenge.
And therefore, class, evolution equals no God.
Like you were always taught.
Yeah, hi, Professor. I actually don't even think I believe in macroevolution.
I
think that there's a lot of flaws in evolution. And to be quite frank, I think that it's quite logical and actually quite reasonable to believe that God created us with his image and with purpose and with reason. See, I think that there's a lot of gaps in evolution. There's a lot of intellectual gaps. We're supposed to believe that we developed from apes? Are you kidding me? Have you looked at an ape's intelligence? The intellectual gap is so wide and so broad that scientists don't know how to explain our pre-ancestral developments in evolution.
I would argue they
can't
do.
explain why our brain functions at such a higher caliber than all of our predecessors.
This kid just watched
So how
God
am I
is
supposed
Not
to believe
Dead.
in evolution?
Wow! Whoa!
He didn't even edit the part of him turning his phone off.
That's a power
stopping
move.
the video.
I just like the characters in this sketch because they're so elevated. You've got this teacher who's like, yeah, so evolution basically means there's no God, which is something no teacher has ever said.
ever said that in my
said
class.
that.
Yeah.
That's not the main point of evolution. And then this kid just has a monologue prepared. And nobody, here's why it's unrealistic, is because none of his classmates in this video laugh at his face.
How many takes do you think that took, too?
I don't know.
Because he
had a
Shakespeare that out, dude. That was a monologue and a half.
Well, he's like, scientists can't even explain it. I'm pretty sure they did. I think it's evolution. This is creationist cringe, is what that one was called.
I didn't realize.
Sorry to any creationists who watch the show.
Dude, so TikTok legitimately just has, like, everybody's out
Every
there on it.
community.
That's
I
wild
tried to search far and wide to bring different perspectives together.
Christian TikTok.
Dude.
So that was that was a creationist perspective.
I was gonna say, Jimmy nailed it. There's actually creationists on TikTok.
Yeah.
Which kind of blows my mind.
Yep.
I'm like, what?
They have a whole
We should get on that thread and just do a bunch of like quick little shots like this.
Oh my god.
Just a little spread out.
Christian rock band shots.
Just a little stigmata of love.
Okay.
Anyways,
we got
my point is
one?
I want Salsa Parlor to make Christian content.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
What do you think this
Okay,
is?
so this one, there's a pink gaming chair.
Alright.
Never bodes well. I believe, is that the Belle Delphine keyboard, Zach?
It looks like
Zach is our Belle Delphine expert.
She has her
It's
own
not?
keyboard?
Oh, it's a generic pink keyboard.
Generic
Okay.
pink keyboard.
Hang on, is there a Belle Delphine
There is a
keyboard?
Belle Delphine keyboard.
It's pretty sick.
It's got her
actually.
It's got a drop of her bath water in it.
Okay.
What is
you
the
kidding
picture
me?
above the door? It looks like it's a pixelated anime.
I thought you were 100% real. Dude, that's how fucked up
Well, I guess
things
it would
are
be
right now.
manga.
I totally believed you right on the spot when you said that.
Bathwater?
I was
Hentai.
like-
It
I
would
was
be
like,
hentai.
Of course she did that.
She's doing bathwater Skechers, and
Skechers.
they're popping off. Anyways, interior, pink keyboard, pink gamer girl chair.
Is that hentai above the
Probably.
door?
Yeah, it's.
I mean, there'll be some context.
It looks like a woman with cat ears.
foreshadowing.
Definitely, yeah. You're in the ballpark, Jim. There's something sexy going on up there.
I pulled this off of Zach's phone. Is where I found this one. Anyways,
Oh no.
I know it's hard, but ooh, you're doing so good. I believe in you, and I know that through all the tough times, I'll be here for you. And you can do it because
this is not lip syncing.
You're my senpai.
Oh, this is
and
real.
You can do
This is live.
anything you put your mind to.
Oh my god.
That is a white person, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh god, that thing at the end.
Whoa. All right. Did anybody
Yeah.
else come?
that was cum cringe.
Yeah, it was like,
She wasn't doing enough Ayago or
I'm
whatever.
trying to roast this,
all
but I'm
that-
in the midst of an afterglow.
It makes me tense up. My shoulders are in my fucking
I'm
neck
grinding
right
my
now.
teeth.
Yeah.
Oh god, that one was fucking rough, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch this every time I bomb at an open mic. I just put the earbuds in and just listen to this on repeat.
Just hate masturbate.
so I don't
Dude.
kill myself.
She commits the whole time, and okay, I know we're cringing, but for every dude at this table cringing, there's a guy going
800
hog
dudes
wild.
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is this.
That minute felt like an hour.
Someone in the stream came for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
so like I
He
said,
definitely did.
All right, place your bets. Who in the stream came to that clip?
Everyone in the thread, if raise your hand.
So this one kind of speaks for itself. We got this gentleman here. That's pretty much all you need to know. He's kind of our main character. Our
all right, well, hang on.
protagonist.
Let's pick it apart a little bit more. He's got spectacles that looks like he's a scientist in the 1920s who's telling you liquid cocaine's going to be amazing.
I would just wait.
I like his handle, Outlaws Press 1. That either means he likes outlaw presidents or he is an outlaw
Hey,
president.
something tells me this guy is a real hit with the ladies. You know what
Outlaw.
I'm saying? He's got this sexy ass look on his face right now. Like, what's up, girl?
He's a rebel.
Foreshadowing.
He also has a chain with a cross on there. Don't know if it's a full crucifix or not, but
Looks like he's wearing a camp shirt.
like, yeah, he definitely looks
Hey,
like
girl.
cool Jesus guy.
Hey, girl, you like my silver chain?
Yeah.
My cross on it?
Hey, it's lights out at
This
10.
was $60 at the mall kiosk.
Yo, and it keeps the vampires away.
It's not even real silver.
all right.
I painted this.
And he's got this malaise look in his eyes, like he
That's heroin.
knows everything. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say.
All right.
Anyways, here
He's got a thinning
go.
head of
Do it,
hair.
boys.
When his gentle side makes you
He's
weak,
pooping.
That's his gentle side.
and his dominant side.
What?
What do you do to his shirt?
What? He did
Damn,
that thing
dude.
where you take the beater and you toss it over your neck.
Yeah.
To you got a weird strap across your back holding your armpits up.
It's a weird move.
That's what
Dude,
women
that
want.
was fucking hot. I'm
they
surprised.
want men. He was wearing a mask.
I mean,
to
I'm
his credit.
hard, but
That was hot, dude. That was hot.
Yeah,
I'm surprised Elena's
Alright.
not rising out of her chair right
those
now.
bedroom eyes.
Yeah, hang on. I'm with Zach now. Who came this time?
So I think we're approaching the end here. I think this is our cringe of the week. This is a video that
Ultimate
when I
cringe.
first saw it, I laughed so hard at work. I fell out of
I
my
have
chair.
not seen
my
this.
God. Is it-
Trevor's been
okay.
waiting to show me this for months.
Hang on.
Because
Yeah.
Lou and I watched this at work. a while back.
I don't want to hype this one up. too
Also,
much
I'd like to
'cause-
say this one, because some of these were kind of, more popular. This one, I think, has a couple hundred views.
Oh my
jawline
God! So
is
this is like a
tragic.
deep cut TikTok, like not that.
Yeah,
many.
and some backstory. I found this guy's his TikTok a while back. He does a lot of like the same content, so this is completely real. This is not a joke. And I'm pretty sure he was like cyberbullied off of TikTok because his TikTok is gone. I want to specify the reason that I think this video is so great. It's not even really a cringe. It's like The Room. It's a perfect.
He nails it.
He nails it.
Yeah.
I love this guy.
No, I was gonna say
I think he's so funny.
I was laughing with him because I love everything about this kid because it reminds me of like all the stuff I was into, but at the same time, the way he speaks and moves and does his thing, I'm like, nobody can stumble into that many funny moments.
Every frame is a masterpiece. This one is called Nerf Fortnite Sniper Rifle. For those listening along at home, you should watch the show. But if you're listening along, interior, dirty bedroom. You have a young man holding a yellow and orange sniper rifle. It's not Bradley Cooper. It's a different version of that.
Still could be an American sniper, though.
I'm pretty sure it would be classified as a review of the sniper rifle. So if you're in the market for a Nerf Fortnite,
I was gonna say, is it Nerf or nothing?
This guy's Nerf.
He's gonna get into it. He's Nerf.
This guy chose Nerf.
All right, this I'm so excited right now.
Yeah, we might have hyped it up too much.
Probably.
But I saw Trevor fall out of a chair. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
So I bought the Nerf Fortnite Sniper yesterday, and the last thing you'd expect to be on a sniper rifle is slam fire, right? Look it up. Well, do I have your attention yet? Do I?
No! You.
Do I?
No, that's where it ends. That's where it ends.
It ends. Do I?
No, it doesn't even finish with I. It cuts off early. It's just more perfection.
Does he have a jawbreaker in his mouth, or is he got a fucking log of chew?
No, man, this kid's
so funny.
my favorite because
it's so funny.
He first of all, the tone he has of superiority is incredible.
I know.
He makes me feel like a
down
fucking idiot.
Like I could kill all of you right now.
His swollen throat looks like Captain Trips from a Stephen King novel.
Fortnite sniper rifle.
It's like bruised.
I'm thinking about going to the Middle East right now, helping out our troops.
Slam effect.
But okay, I love
just American Sniper with this guy. Dude, this guy shoots like a child civilian in Iran with just the Nerf Fortnite sniper rifle.
Generals see this and like, that kid can really hold a fucking rifle.
He doesn't even. The kid doesn't even fall down. He's just like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, it's Jason Bourne.
Dude. Okay,
it's a good one.
First of all, no, I just want to get into like everything about it though, because Trevor, you and I picked apart the comedic gold. First of all, his stance. He's wearing a Lilo and Stitch T-shirt that is it's clearly
which is stained.
Yeah, it's got some
There's
stains
a stain
on
it,
and I love it.
And I don't know what the stain is, but I like to imagine.
Oh, it's mustard adjacent.
it's a condiment that goes on
for sure.
Probably chili.
It's his nightshirt.
Yeah, it's incredible though, because I love the Lilo and Stitch shirt. Next, when he brings up Slamfire, he's talking about a Nerf Fortnite sniper rifle. Any one of those outside of maybe sniper rifle could be something that somebody should look up.
Right.
But you're like, what? What's a Fortnite sniper
He's
rifle?
like, I know you guys have been waiting for my review on this.
Right. But then what I love is he pauses after he says it has something that you wouldn't expect to have on a sniper rifle. Slamfire. Pauses like you don't get it.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Look it up.
My
Look
favorite
it up.
move is when he's
And then
like,
and then the snuff. Right. He does. I don't even know what to call it, but yeah, the snuff where he wipes his nose all the way up.
It's like
On
he's
the
seen
forehead.
people with glasses.
Oh my God.
He's seen people with glasses like make a point and dramatically push up. He's like, well, I don't have glasses, but I love that fucking motion.
Right. It seems like it would be an insult in like another culture. Like you know how in like
it's
you didn't
definitely.
yeah.
I mean, dude. Like we're American, and if somebody did that in front of me, I'd be like, "That was rude and weird
as hell. Like, don't fucking
like that was odd."
You
Hey,
fat-throated fuck.
A very important detail here that I think we should respect here. Turns out slam fires are extremely dangerous.
Oh, we looked it up.
As the shooter may lose control of the firearm when a normally semi-automatic. Can you imagine if your Nerf Fortnite sniper rifle was shooting full auto?
You lost control of your
and you
lost
blows
control
back,
of
kills
it.
your
Oh.
friend.
you could dart your own face off, man.
Hey, do those jam?
Dude, you just fucking Dick Cheney your friend out in the field.
What's crazy though is like, yeah, there is actually Slamfire, and for people that don't know, hilarious if you didn't look it up. But
yeah, I have no idea.
Slamfire is where you hold the trigger or the release mechanism for the hammer on a firearm to like always be off. So like as you chamber a new round in, instead of pulling the trigger, it's already pulled. So the hammer hits and the bullet just keeps going, right? So in theory, as fast as you load a new round in the chamber, the round will fire off. So, like, on a Nerf Fortnite sniper rifle, you
wouldn't
just
expect it.
Yeah, you would not expect that at all. First of all, sniper rifle in general, tactically, a rapid-fire sniper rifle, I get where this kid's coming from.
Well, in this guy's hands, yeah, but in someone untrained.
He's clearly... yeah, I was going to say, he's clearly trained.
Yeah.
He's clearly trained.
Not everybody could handle
He
this
knows
kind of
what he's doing.
firepower.
He put in the hours.
He's got 10,000 hours. He knows what he's doing.
He goes to the range.
It's incredible. Gavin Witter and some people in the comments are still not getting it. I need you to look it up. All right, this kid clearly gets it.
Look it up.
But what's incredible is he like slaps the mag in, and then he fires it so aggressively that if you weren't watching, it does sound like real gunfire for a little bit, like the slamming.
There's also the very subtle, well.
Yeah, well.
It's just perfect dialogue.
And then,
nothing proceeds as you'd expect it to.
And keeping it going, though, the body language, too.
It's
when he's
great
done,
body language.
Eyebrow play, he's got great brow play. He's looking at you through the camera, and I feel like a fucking idiot.
I feel naked when he looks at me.
Can we address his TikTok name? Because it is Alpha does stuff.
Uwu.
Okay,
what is
Uwu? Is like an anime thing, right?
Oh boy, this is going to be a
That's
tough
an anime,
It's
right?
an anime thing. We should probably leave it at that.
It's more of a hentai thing, isn't it?
It's hentai adjacent.
Okay, that's what I figured. It's probably worse, right?
Yeah, I mean that last girl, she was uwooing quite a bit.
Is it like
ooh? All right,
like,
now
or is there an
gotcha.
acronym?
It's like a creepy
Underage women.
Yeah, it's close to that.
underooing.
Okay, so Alpha does stuff, and then so Alpha does girls.
Alpha
is
does
what we're getting.
creepy fucking stuff.
How could you not fuck girls with this kind of swagger?
Well, how can you resist a Disney character in a backwards hat?
I would say
He
he's
doesn't
more.
have a hat.
I would argue.
No, but Stitch does.
Oh,
I would argue he's not an alpha so much as he's a sigma. This is
He
kind
is
of
not a sigma.
He's got big sigma
this
energy.
guy's Sigma as shit.
This is a
Then
sigma
don't
male.
call me a goddamn sigma, dude.
Oh,
You wanna be roped in with that guy?
I don't want to be roped in with that guy.
And you're a beta.
I've
with
never
Zach and
done
I.
this in fucking.
Well,
the
you have
middle of-
glasses.
Actually, you know what? I take it back.
I can still do
I think Jake's right. This guy's Alpha as shit.
You think he's an
well,
alpha?
Yeah, he cleans himself in front of us. Like, yeah, I just fucking did that. Look it up. Slam fires.
Yeah, but he's doing his own thing.
As dorky as he might be, he is still asserting his dominance.
Yeah, but he's doing his own thing and he's
No,
chill.
At the very
Which is
least,
what
he
alphas
has
do.
our attention.
That's
do
what
their own
sigmas do. Alphas are loud and brash, whereas
This guy-
sigmas are.
All right, Zach, cue it up one more time. We got to get Alpha or Sigma
All
playing
right,
on
yeah.
this guy.
Real quick, there was a message.
Yeah.
He's right though. You wouldn't expect Slamfire because Fortnite has a long standard sniper reload.
Oh my!
Breaking the laws
Yeah.
of physics.
Yeah.
For our amusement. Do we want to run through one more time piece by piece?
We
Is
got
that what you're
where's the
saying?
Bath Township Police on this one? we're putting in the grunt work. We found him. You
Yeah,
guys
he has another TikTok where he shoots an unarmed male in the back, and it's pretty.
Dude, Zach, cue it up and play it again. We do have Sean and a few people asking for it, so we got it. We got it on screen, and let's hear it one more time.
So I bought the Nerf Fortnite sniper yesterday, and the last thing you'd expect to be on a sniper rifle is Slamfire, right?
Right.
Look it up.
Okay.
Well,
Racks it. God, he clears it so fast.
do I have your attention yet? Do I?
Incredible.
Do I?
I hope this man is
Incredible.
okay.
I just like that little insecurity at the end. I felt that
Like he left TikTok. Like I hope he's like happy.
I hope he's
not
good.
Devastated.
I think
Yeah, I
he's
hope he
hilarious.
didn't use that Nerf Fortnite sniper rifle to kill himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the thing: is I looked through the
Keep it in
comments. I looked through the comments on this original TikTok, and people were like pretty supportive of him, which is good. I think
Yeah,
TikTok's
yeah.
actually pretty good at
Yeah.
that, and
Yeah,
like
they
they
are.
appreciated why it's actually funny. But I'm sure that like some of his other videos, some people probably just got into it and
Because when you first showed me this video, like I I was just laughing at the brilliance of the cues, but it's like if I saw this kid, I'd be like, no, I fucking love that kid.
He's great.
Yeah,
It's like he's into all the same shit I was at that age. I'm still into now. And then what sucks is I'm like,
this is no different than posting your open mic dates.
Right, dude. And this guy,
same shit, dude.
Yeah, and this guy, it's like sure he might be a little socially awkward, but like. The level of confidence to put that video out is incredible.
Do you think that he legitimately thought that it was funny when he posted that? He was like, this is a funny video that I'm going to post to the internet. Or do you think that he was doing a serious review of that Nerf gun? Because I feel like he was doing a serious review.
I think he thought it was really cool, and he wanted to show everybody.
Yeah.
It just happened.
It is really
and
cool.
That's why
it
I
is
hope
cool.
That he's okay.
Yeah, no, I love Nerf guns. I'm thinking about buying a Nerf Fortnite sniper rifle right now.
No, they should hit him up for advertisements.
I was gonna say, dude's got slam fire.
So it's got slam fire, dude.
Yeah,
How can you not want it?
I think it's a good finale just because of the complexity, the nuance. Even I would say.
Yeah, I
if
like
ProZD from YouTube can review fucking Gatorade flavors, this guy should be able to review Nerf rifles.
I want to see every
And make
rifle
money.
reviewed by this guy.
I'm not gonna.
I want to watch him do real guns.
Dude, I watch Coop.
Yeah, let's get a real gun in this kid.
All right, we're gonna start a GoFundMe for Alpha Does Stuff. Ooh, we're gonna buy him a Glock 9.
Gotta get him a lot.
Gotta get him an
what
AR-15.
Dude, I'm not.
He's gonna bring it to show and tell. He's not gonna hurt anybody. He's fine.
I didn't want to go there, but he's got that energy. I was like, I would be like, oh shit.
I wanted to say it without directly saying
Yeah,
it.
but now we spoon fed it. I think everybody else can go ahead and get it there on their own.
I also feel like ooh woo. Now that I'm thinking of the name, I'm thinking of the name Alpha, right?
Right.
And then ooh woo is like a part of it. So I feel like it might be like a wolf thing, like ooh woo. Like he's like one of those wolf dudes that's like I'm the alpha.
Maybe, but
there's like furry people.
Okay, I was gonna say Trevor and a few others have told me enough about like waifu coin and woo foo or whatever. Here's the thing.
Can we pull up uwu on Urban Dictionary?
Yeah. Here's the thing about this though. Keep in mind this kid is also like a preteen to teenager.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
not weird for him to be.
Really, I
into
thought that
it.
was a fully grown
dude.
man.
If TikTok was,
my eyes saw a fully grown man.
Oh no, well,
if
that's the
Disney
alpha
shirt.
energy he's got, but
a texting emoticon used to show cuteness, but also is sin to the internet world. It's basically banned worldwide. Never use in any circumstances unless you want to be attacked.
Okay, so it's UWU. I thought it was O.
Person 1, today's such a great day. Ooh, person 2, get him.
Okay, so what's the actual definition though?
It's like a way to do like anime, cutesy, like nuzzle shit.
Oh, it's like
is ooh illegal?
They had a merch at
It's
the
like an
bottom.
emoji type thing. Okay, I got.
Since they're censored by Roblox, I guess that they'll be able to be moderated whenever. This is like the slippery slope
ooh
argument.
is like that mustache smiley, like the upward mustache smiley. But
It's like
there's no
a
mustache.
It's like a nuzzly.
Oral without prostitution signifies performing oral sex on.
This is a different.
On a man
that's
without using a condom, oral sex.
Let's go ahead and say
using a
this:
condom.
ooh woo and ooh woo. So UWU and OWO, different ooh woos. Yeah, OWO is the oral, and UWU is. I do want to go ahead and to cover our own ass. The kid had.
Wait, hang on,
UWU.
Zach. Don't go off that. If you can get an OWO neck gaiter and mug, could I get an ooh neck
You
gaiter
could.
and
I
mug?
was trying to bring that up, but Zach switched
I
past
want
it
to
too fast.
get
They
an
have
ooh neck gaiter.
They do.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like what the Republicans use as masks.
Yeah.
And Louis, the
Yeah.
Republicans and Louis.
The Republicans. You could have just said.
Literally, $24.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Oh, wow,
no,
you
a
can put
national
whatever you want.
pandemic. How are people supposed to know I masturbate to anime?
This is incredible. Speaking.
Make it say get the fuck
I was gonna
out."
say, speaking of James Couture, because we're getting into the last little bit of segment here. I want to get James back on the mic.
I can hop out. I haven't hopped out yet. I've been trapped.
We'll get him in here. We're coming into it. For the listeners now, and for people that listen and post, this is Jimmy Couture's last patched up day living in the Salsa Parlor.
Putting in a half day.
We're putting in. I want to put you in the hot seat, Jim.
Well, Trevor sat here already, so it's pretty hot.
Things, and the lists are probably going to be larger and smaller. Thing you love the most, and then large list of shit you will not miss at all. Let's hit it.
Things I love the most about living at the Salsa Parlor is most
definitely this.
Just
this thing we started doing 6 months ago. You've been living here for 3 years.
Just this. For the last 6 months, bliss. Before that, wild orgies.
Yeah.
That I was not invited to.
You were having
It's always me
orgies.
outside like, can I come back in, guys? Like, we're not done yet.
Mic'd up. Gotta.
Yeah, everyone thinks it's fun all the time.
It just sounds like right now like you're having a hard time trying to think of things you enjoyed about living here.
Which
like I'll give a joke answer because I can't think of anything.
Sean Murray himself wrote in the comments that he thinks it would be fun all the time living here. So I want to hear your sincere the do's and the don'ts of Salsa Parlor, the loves and the hates before you
Okay.
sign off.
Sincerely. Man, sincereness is hard, isn't it? Genuine feeling.
Yeah.
Let's embarrass ourselves. I will miss you guys on a regular basis. I've lived with you for about like almost 3 years now, and I think I know all your quirks and and faults and failings as well as you know in mine. So it makes it fun. A little gamble each day about what's going to happen. I'll miss our pizza parties and our family dinners.
Firehouse family dinners.
Yeah,
We eat like firemen. But
all right, I made a giant pot of spaghetti. Who wants some, guys?
Yeah,
There's some turkey meat in this one.
Also,
It's
Jim,
lean.
you don't have to miss those. It's not like because you're moving into an apartment, we're like, well, Jim can't come over
Well,
for dinner
yeah,
now.
no more I'm never
family
gonna
dinner
eat
for
here
you.
again.
He's not allowed to have dinner with us anymore.
I'm gonna miss not
Don't
having
even sit-
any fridge space or stuff for my food items.
I'm not gonna lie. If you
don't even sit at our kitchen table because you're taking ours.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get a new one.
If you do come over, for
I need that
family
cleared
dinners,
out, by the way, guys.
you're gonna have to bring your own dish.
Bring my own cup.
Yeah,
my own silverware.
bring your own stuff.
I'm like Jack Nicholson from As Good as It Gets.
Yeah.
I have my silverware in a
Yeah.
bag and just bring it out myself. No, it's been fun. It's been a way I feel like we've moved and lived in every room we possibly could.
Yeah.
This room's been 4 different things.
Yeah.
And the things I won't miss are doing other people's dishes.
Yeah, here we go. Now this is what people are tuning
That
in
is
for.
the
Give 'em the
cherry.
nitty-gritty.
That is the cherry on top of the Salsa Parlor Sunday. Those fucking dishes. One day we were just out of forks. We didn't have any clean forks. 20 forks in the fridge, in the sink.
fridge.
Yeah, we put them in the fridge.
Yeah, we keep our forks in
We
the
put them in the
fridge.
crisper so they're sharp.
We got all of our silverware in the fridge, and we got our veggies in the silverware drawer.
Throwing out a dish. Or
I
two.
will miss the washer and dryer because I think I'm entering laundromat days ahead of me. But I think I'm just going to come over like
There's
a
a
kid who
bright
comes
side.
home.
You
It's
also-
like, Mom, Dad, I'm going to do some laundry. It's just,
That's fine. Or you also do live next to that QD that has a.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Oh,
my
okay.
apartment complex is right next to a QD. That's
Okay.
also a laundromat. So.
Yeah,
I
see?
do have advice for you because I use the laundromat pretty frequently. You do want to stay at least in the parking lot while they're in the
Oh,
dryer.
I'm not gonna leave my
had-
clothes.
I've
I've
had-
been to a laundromat
Okay, well,
before.
I've
The
showed up
people,
there.
hang on, the people stealing Elena's clothes and the people stealing your clothes, 2 different people.
Fun fact:
Yeah,
this
sometimes
isn't
they
the
return them to me and they're like, "You dropped these." I'm like, "I don't think I did."
this isn't the first time that my panties have been returned to me from a second store.
There's tasteful skid marks in one of yours, but
But you're also living in a better part of town than I am, so you're probably okay. You probably won't have a crackhead trying to trade you clothes.
yeah.
No, well, unless that Jolly and Cedar nonsense come over.
Yeah.
You
oh
should be
my
okay.
God, what's the Jolly and Cedar nonsense? No, I'm just the
That-
methadone.
The
clinic?
methadone
Yeah.
clinic right next to my work.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
It was
dude.
popping off on Friday. I'm waiting for those guys to have a grill out when the summer happens.
Yeah, they'll be tailgating out there with near beers and.
I think it's funny because Zach has been asking me since I made the decision to move. He was just like, well, "You're gonna go home from work and it's gonna be quiet. How are you gonna deal with that?"
Yeah, I'm a little.
And I'm like,
worried.
"I'm gonna bask in it. This is the loudest house on planet Earth."
We are pretty
not
loud.
that
house.
loud all
No,
the
it's pretty loud.
No,
I live-
comparatively, there's all the little like nicks and bits and things that go on, and you're like, I wish you weren't doing that
No,
right
I
now.
agree that it is louder because I did quarantine here for 10, 11 days, and it wasn't bad. Like it was nice to like quarantine with people. But when me and Zach got back to my house and Tori had just left for Chicago, we sat down and my ears were like ringing in the silence. I was like, I cannot believe it.
I'm fully expected to have ear ringing situation in my 1-bedroom apartment.
I'm not gonna lie, I agree with you guys because I know I contribute with my blast and shower tunes and several other. I in this house do often just walk around with noise-proof headphones on with nothing playing. I'm like, let's just we'll quiet.
All of a sudden, you hear her downstairs going quack quack quack.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
What's going on? What's going on downstairs? And it's just Louis jumping rope in silence,
just getting angry, listening to nothing.
No, it's just like a
jumping
weird
jumping rope. That's the song you're listening to.
No, it's just like a weird Salsa Parlor white noise. It's like it's not like super loud. It's just like there's always something going on in the background.
It's a busy place.
Yeah.
There's 4 to 7 people at one time doing 4 to 7 different things.
Yeah, it's a bustling household.
It's a happening
full of
place.
aspiring young men.
Yeah, and now one woman.
One woman.
Yeah.
And that's all we can afford.
They only invite me over. They only ask me to come over on Saturday mornings.
Yeah, otherwise we're like, get out.
And then I clean their house afterwards.
Yeah, thank you for that, by the way.
Game Pass Dad. People say people steal Jimmy's clothes because they need them. I've actually given my clothes out. Some people are wearing some
What's
stuff.
funny is the clothes you give us and then the clothes we take from you. 2 different.
That is true. That is fun. That's why I miss all my fun shirts because I'm giving out all the T-shirts.
Your fun clothes, man.
I hoard my fun clothes.
No, I'm gonna miss you. You know, it'll be different. That I'm gonna be the oldest guy in the house now at 24. I mean, but you're 27, so it's about time you get out.
I've been 27 for like 7 years.
Yeah. I think that was my favorite thing is every year you were living here when the college kids would show up for the house shows and they'd always be like, how old is Jimmy?
I'm a big enigma. Every college sophomore that comes to our show is like, how old is that guy?
But what's incredible is they're like 19 to 20. So I'm like, oh, Jimmy? Oh, he's 25. And
they buy that.
Oh,
that's old.
Okay. Because that's 25 to them. They're like, it's so far away that they're like, that's what it looks like. And then the ones that would be like, no, I don't believe that. I'd be like, I played a lot of college ball, took some hits. I'm like, he's 25.
Yeah,
and they go, oh, okay.
It's all applesauce up here. It's sliding off a cracker.
Yeah, man. I don't know. So
I'm holding on to dear life. I went into Dan's office and I was like, Dan, I'm gonna have CTE. I'm gonna have it.
I think you might. Because I am gonna miss.
Speaking of it being loud in the house, sometimes Jim will just walk around the house singing literal nonsense.
I was just about to bring that up. I am gonna miss knowing exactly what the fuck you're doing to the tune of any show tune you
I
do.
like to narrate my day as a Broadway musical as I'm going outside and I'm walking down the street.
Kitchen, making some Brussels sprouts,
frying them up.
Yeah, dude.
Zippity bobbity boobity bip.
The only
cracking
I
up
just feel like I
here.
won't be exposed to as many like weird like old timey shows and stuff. Like I just like walk in, I'm like, what's this? And you're like, the Muppets. I'm rewatching it. And I'm just like, okay. And you're like, they're actually a lot of these Muppets. It takes like 3 people to operate them, you know. And then like for like a week later, you're sending me like Muppet facts on Instagram.
You were asking me questions. I thought you were. I was like, she wants to know how they do it.
I do. I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah, man. I am gonna miss like.
Well, I'm getting off Instagram the minute I'm out of this house.
Well, no, coming home and like you and my dad doing the same thing, which is sitting down with a tumbler of whiskey, talking about the best things on Turner Classic Movies. I'm like, holy shit, dude.
I've been watching a lot of Charlie Chaplin, so I'm just like,
I know. I'll come downstairs and be like,
yeah,
Jim, what are you watching? You're like, Forbidden Planet. I'm like, of course. Yeah, all right. I'm definitely gonna miss that. And then yeah, man, like your Bender-esque show tunes burst outs of like somebody tossing a magnet on your head. And you just like singing at us shit we need to do.
Half a handle and a full joint down. I'm just whistling Dixie.
Yeah. I am also gonna. You did bring a stern stepdad energy to the house when a fuckery.
Have to.
There is gonna be.
Yeah,
like,
now that you're leaving, I'm ready to fucking cut loose.
Yeah, there's like a wealth of knowledge
Fucking
and
party
experience leaving the house
now.
for sure. Like you talk about like the original, like watching the original like Family Matters come out.
Yeah,
you know? And I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, there's gonna be a new Full House this week.
Modern gem.
I also
TGIF. I love Boy Meets World.
I'm gonna miss the comforting nature of knowing, like, if I'm running around and you're always telling me to chill out, my beacon of hope for chilling out is like knowing that you are downstairs troopering through the 4th season of a 9-season TV show that I would be like, Jim, how's it? You're like, absolute trash.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it all.
I can't stop. If I'm 4 seasons into a trash show, I'm watching all like 9 seasons of trash.
Yeah, Lou. Now that Jim's leaving, I'm gonna start telling you you're not doing enough.
I know. It's
Ramp it up.
Yeah, it's
You're
incredible.
loafing.
Don't listen to Jim, dude. You gotta fucking start picking up the pace, Lou.
2 more. Yeah, man. I don't know. I guess my biggest worry is we are gonna have the Jim Couture nodding out. But here's the thing: I either think you're gonna blast in like our Kramer now, minus the N-word stuff.
Wild card.
Or it's like we're gonna have to bribe you to come back with some Jim staples and be like, all right, somebody go get a solid single malt and yeah, the 2nd season of Simpsons on DVD to get him back here.
I'm gonna get a cutout like Globo Jim, like white. I'm gonna be like this, but it's gonna have a voice box and it's just gonna be telling, hey, clean up after yourself.
Yeah, right, right. Yeah, we get a card. All right. I'm not gonna
every
lie.
time you pass it, I'll have 3 phrases ready. It's like, clean up after yourself.
I'm gonna find a photo.
Are you done with that?
I'm definitely
Throw that away.
Elena, there's dog shit.
I'm gonna get
piss again.
A fat head of Jimmy, and we're gonna put it over just a couple of spots.
Okay, I feel like we need to address the chat because there's some
Yeah,
questions
yeah.
and
I'm
discussion
leaving planet
happening.
Earth.
Jim is just moving into his own apartment because he is a 30-something-year-old man and he wants to do that, so we're supporting him.
Fooled you all.
And he will still
27 talk.
He will still be on the morning show, so you don't have to.
Yeah,
you're not parting ways with him.
He's still in Salsa Parlor and owns 20% of this company.
They couldn't afford to buy me out.
Share this
Nobody
stream.
had -$3.
Yeah, no one had some pocket change.
Yeah, to you guys watching, this is just sentimental nonsense for us on air. Your lives won't change at all. Jimmy will be on screen just as much, maybe even more.
Yeah, it'll just look like social media. I'll have a real nice fake life, but I'll have this quiet, depressing one way back across town, just by myself in a cold shower.
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah, your cold shower. With only your in it. But
just me and mine.
No, I don't know, man. I think it'll be
Can't wait to starfish out in my empty living room.
The end of an era, and it will be weird because you're also ending what seems to be another Salsa Parlor tradition of always having just 1 too goddamn many people. And for legal purposes, we have to say this is all a bit, and we've only ever had 4 people living here, and that's the God's honest truth. But
only 4 people on that lease,
right? And now going back to the joke of our housing situation, which is purely fictitious for entertainment purposes only. Like we've gone through having house cat Brett to Lukey Nesbitt to Ben.
Recluse Luke.
Oh, hang on. We had Ben. Then do you remember Asian Joe, who was sick and dying on our couch for a
You
little
guys never
bit?
saw Ben, but he was always here.
Yeah, Ben was here.
God love you, Ben.
Yeah, he's still around.
Lou, I like how you think only 4 people are going to be living here. Erickson's about to move into our closet.
Yeah, probably, man.
The weed one? He's got.
We don't have that either.
Exactly. But no, man, I don't know. Any other parting words for just the fictitious leaving of Jim?
Coming of age story, boys and girls.
Dude, you're gonna be a good man. So.
This Peter Pan's growing up.
No, it
was great. I got to. I mean, it was definitely something I got to check off, like a comedy bucket list. I always, even like when I first started, I was like, oh man, it'd be great if get like a hub of comedians together in one room, and then we got to do that. And I got to be a part of that. Now that I'm aging out, I have to go out in the street like an orphan.
Yeah, I'm the next one leaving the cave, but
yeah, we just wanted to change the scenery. All of us are moving into a 1-bedroom.
We're putting up more walls.
And this
it's
will
just
be
gonna
a
get
Zoom show.
It's just gonna get louder.
But yeah,
I still can read despite the CTE.
Oh, I was gonna say Last thing, we're moving in. All right, guys. Well,
we're at the shameless plug stage of the show.
Yeah, let's do some shameless plugs, and then we gotta go not get a U-Haul.
I'm gonna get a van. I don't have that much stuff.
We're keeping most of it.
I am keeping a good portion of stuff here.
Yeah, thanks for that. Something to remember.
God, you're just
by.
like Brett, dude.
Yeah, Brett's attic.
Brett still has shit in our attic,
We got
bro.
Brett's attic.
He has like 2 like fucking totes worth of clothes upstairs, and I'm like, come get your
I think
stuff,
the-
man.
Brett should come and do a Zoom show in the attic.
Dude, the only person that fully moved out was Luke, and he took some of the wall with him. But shameless plugs. Jimmy?
I got Hollywood Sauce kind of back on track. We dropped a new one this past week, so that's up and available. You'll see another Hollywood Sauce in like a week and a half.
Cool. Lena?
I have my podcast. Me and Lou just did a podcast yesterday, so you can listen to that tomorrow. Easter podcast with Lou Michael. And that's all I got. Share this stream.
Jakey?
I just dropped my first EP. You can check that out on Spotify or Apple Music or basically like any of the music stores. And I also just dropped some t-shirts and hoodies. If anybody wants to go buy one, that'd be dope. You can go to threadinside.com/collections/collabs.
Very comfortable. I will vouch for that. I got one and I wore it for like 4
super
days
soft
straight.
hoodies. I'm wearing one if anybody's wondering what the design is like.
Does have the cool ope.
Yeah, it's just
album
like
work.
designed on like the EP album artwork. Also, if anybody's looking for any like sick designs, hit up at This Is Dumb on Instagram. Zach Langs does like very good graphic design work.
Very cool.
Doing a cover for my podcast.
Cool. Off mic, now on mic, Zachy?
Yeah, I'm officially on mic. I got 2 plugs. Number 1, I have a podcast. It's private, but if you message me, I'll give you the password for it. It's called Damn Dude LOL. And it also maxes out at 69 listens an episode, so if you don't get to it early enough, you just can't listen to it, password or not. Plug number 2.
In his ass.
If you can leave a review, don't. Just don't review it. I don't want anybody to know how it is. And plug number 2, go to Jim's house. If you message me privately, I'll also give you his address.
Yeah, we're making copies of the keys. Trev, you want to come on mic and plug anything?
Sure, yeah, I'll take the mic from the table here. To buy insurance from Jim, buy music from Jake, and book me to do stand-up comedy on one of your shows. I do that sometimes. That's about it.
All right, cool. Other than that, I made the newspaper for Loaded for Bear.
City Pulse, baby.
City Pulse.
Hang on, real quick before you say your plug.
You Kanye
I'm
Wested
sorry,
me?
I didn't mean to Kanye West. Somebody,
Kanye
Sean
Wested
Murray
me.
in the chat goes, "When is the next Damn Dude?" And I just want to say, whenever Zach feels like it. Sorry, Lou, I really didn't mean to cut you off, buddy.
It's on Pornhub now, man. No, it's ruined. I'm done. Bye, everybody. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Loaded for Bear on YouTube, free consultation, a comedy law podcast I do with Nick Ladorf. He is very funny, so you guys should give that a listen. I am Twitch streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays, noon to 3, building Lego and talking at Lou the Surgeon on Twitch. And Sundays 3 to 6, just playing some video games and having fun. And then you can check us out on Salsa Parlor. You guys, if you could like and subscribe if you haven't already, that would really help the podcast and the channel grow. And then, yeah, other than
Discord.
that, join our Discord.
You were also in the Lansing Pulse, my dude.
Yeah.
That was
you Kanye'd me when I brought that up.
Yeah, but you didn't even get to finish it because I Kanye'd you.
It's all right, man. It's the Lansing City Pulse did a write up on Loaded for Bear.
Yeah, which
It
is
was very
awesome. I
funny.
wasn't trying to interrupt your fucking
Jiggy,
moments.
I love you. I'm just
But we talk about it all on my podcast. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's true. Honestly, yeah. Elena and I had a shit ton of fun yesterday. So I would say listen to Leave Me Alone. Very good podcast. And
Shameless with the plug,
if you're in the Lansing area right now, which I know a lot of you are listening, get your ass over to I'm gonna say it one last time on air because our landlords 1101. You know where it is, and help Jimmy not totally move out. Wink, wink.
Keep me from doing it.
Yeah, and then the obstacle on Salsa Parlor will be coming out. That's where Erickson tries to make everybody angry, and I try and dial him back in. That'll be Monday, 10 a.m. on the Salsa Parlor YouTube. Other than that, thank you guys so much. We'll be back next Saturday having fun. All right, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.